So like I feel like given his got, I mean we'll see. We got Raiden on screen right now. Oh no, he did no. Yeah, okay, he's going to Baraka. I was about to say, I was like, oh, he just wants to win.
Right.
I've had some competitors tell me that they think Baraka is just doing the same thing that Raiden does, but not as good. How you feel about that?
In a way, yes, because he's not getting as much chip as Raiden does. Like, just to get the whole chip out series and stuff. But he does kind of have that same game plan to just, you know, have a chip out move, throw a cameo out to make it safe.
I see Hot Rod in the chat. What's going on? You would be correct.
Hot Rod, the GOAT. What's good, my guy?
Hot Rod Crusher and an old Baraka fan himself. Went ahead and hopped on the Johnny Cage train this time around. Wanted to feel what power was like. And we got this action underway. And their matching is cute. Sandbag, is this the SRTV thing where you guys try to get him to match up?
Kind of cute.
Try to get him to go on a little speed date. Sandbag's too busy making money. He don't want to talk.
Oh, drop the combo though. Alright, nice little grab. Grenade.
It's such a good check for a matchup like this too, because as you mentioned, that Kung Lao armored move. It's so important to his repertoire, and a lot of these Striker grenades will knock him out of it and then just feed him right back into the Baraka game plan.
And then especially off the back throw, he just gets good OP to just get a free something off the grenades. So this is kind of a free way to get in.
Look at him now creating distance, trying to get Illuminati to overextend. And if you go for a dive kick, sometimes Laos try to whip it on purpose when you're facing high-level players. It's not a strat I would recommend. Plus frame's looking pretty devious here.
Right. Baraka doing Baraka things.
And again, guys, if you're hanging out in the chat and you'd like to contribute to the prize pool, it's going to be $250 base. We're looking for a goal of 300. A little extra 50 stacks. We got enough viewers in here to get pretty close with $1 a piece. If you'd be so inclined, exclamation point donate will guide you right to where you need to be. Take your battle update throughout the stream as needed.
Yeah, let's get the sub goes up to donation for the players.
Oh, and those distractor grenades that would potentially beat them out of armor. We're at the perfect range there, but
this can be some big damage.
And it's never your turn. Oh, we're just gonna wake up down one.
Good poke. Distractor grenade, free jumping. And that's chip out. Oh, okay. Nice.
Here we're gonna see Illuminati gonna have to get real leveled up with the flawless blocks here if he wants to negate some of this chip, try to buy himself some more opportunities to get back in the action. So far Unjust even like he's just gonna stick to the flow chart. It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it ain't broke, so no, use all that broke shit. Get you that dub.
I mean, this is, you know, people get upset about it. It's a strategy that Unjust definitely does, right? To stick to the Baraka Striker or the Kenshi. Just different versions of like, yeah, this will tear through the majority of people I run into in bracket. Like, you just pretty much do the same flowchart for 90% of the bracket up until he gets to like maybe, you know, top 5 competitors that are left. Then worry about how they react to it.
Before it gets that far.
And dude, I've been playing Unjust dude 3 different NRS games, bro. He just sticks with top tiers, regardless.
I mean, with the 250 on the line, I might consider the same thing. It's definitely a brain dead team, but it's a high IQ decision.
Big jumping.
Finally gets the turn to start showing off here. Here's a nice 380 on the board. Where it gets the mix.
Almost good.
And it's hard to the differentiation between the cameos. Goro provides a lot of utility too, but you're going to have less opportunities to call him out in comparison to Striker. He's going to act as combo extension here.
Break the armor too.
Ooh, didn't work out that time.
Oh, that was smart. That was smart. Right through the grenades. No Striker coverage there.
Round 2. Fight.
Very important if you're somebody who's going to run into the team to try to figure out how specifically your character gets out of this. Different characters have different ways. I can point to Shang Tsung can get put in a lot of those scenarios. If he back throws, it gets him away from the grenades. That's an easy answer. Natara can actually, if you guys weren't watching competitive recently. Natara can kind of armor through Baraka's setup and it actually gets her out of it. Goes far enough to hit Striker, negates the situation.
This is just dominant performance right here from Mighty Unjust.
Yeah, and it was either going to be that down one into something if he hesitated or just a full back three if he wanted to call out as meaty. Oh, it's a dead control. Hit him! Hit him! This is 20.
Take it!
Yeah,
Take it!
Oh,
take
don't get humble now.
What is wrong with you?
Oh,
bruh.
He played polite. Now I'm upset. If he loses, everybody point fingers. It's just a shame.
No, you're definitely
I would have hit homeboy with 7 combos. I'll be real.
Exactly, bro. That's like 380% right there.
All right, let's see. Let's see if the universe corrects this one.
Yeah, that's a good damage right there. Gets his turn back. Got the life lead, so he can just play the patient game, but he's going in.
And he's got to operate without gold for a little bit. Maybe 3 to 4 more seconds. One more exchange here. So have him back. Ooh.
Nice. Yeah,
See what I'm saying? We wouldn't have been here. We would not have been here.
Not have been here.
We would have been tied up 1-1. And just might have been mad, but who knows? Maybe if he was mad, he would have made some more mistakes. I'll try to armor. Oh, luckily gets out of the situation. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He tried to go for the splash though.
This dude literally spent all 3 of his bars for the armor. I can't.
I'll tell you, I didn't realize how devious that was until I started watching Splash do it like really early on. Just armor straight into armor, straight into armor. Oh, it feels very like Street Fighter-ish to just take advantage of it in that way, but you know, like we were saying earlier, if you're gonna play Kung Lao, you got to be willing to do it.
That's true. But that back 3 from Baraka, it just eats up armors.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this is one of those teams, Baraka Striker said, where every time you get knocked down, if you're not doing like, unless you're planning on going for a throw, I don't understand 90% of the time why not just do back 3 every time. Because you can't be wrong.
For sure. Like you can't go wrong with it. Even if you just whip the back 3, you're still safe and you have that.
Oh man, it's just sneak under the grenade.
All right, good start. Good start.
Yeah, and I think this is one of those scenarios too. As nervous as Illuminati might be, the second you get a combo on Unjust, I feel like in this is where you got to keep pushing the pace for as long as you can hold it. Gets it again.
Oh, that was smart.
And notice how it's a very well intentioned too. Single normal into the enhanced challenge shimmy to get under that.
Yeah, I've been trying to practice that shit too, but it's still a hard time to do.
Well, it's also, yeah, you also need the confidence to just do it. Because every time you mess it up, you end up paying the price, and then Baraka's gonna hit you so hard, get so much corner carry. His Oki's so scary.
Nice grab.
I always love that little love tap move. That Baraka
Striker come in.
Just go off his
jump in.
Scratch your knees real quick, see if you're awake. Yeah, free.
You have a punish for that?
Listen, write it down.
Kung Lao does have a 6-framer, right?
I go back and forth on remembering if that's true or not, because I think when I ask, they tell me that he does, but I forget what button it is. Somebody in chat will know. I just don't know what the button is. Oh, this isn't looking bad. Stay on his ass. There you go.
Yes, the sweet combo. Wow, this is good. Yes, nice
Looking
grab.
beautiful now. This is your set to lose. Oh, I don't like that he backed up, actually. Oh, never mind.
the duck.
Alternate bait. Oh, it's so annoying, too, because when you get to, like, these high-level competitors, man, you don't want to because you give up a lot of situations and a lot of mind games, but there's some times where it just feels like if you don't check with mids 24/7, it is just a ticking time bomb until you get caught with one of these ducks.
The good thing about this game is like you could really take people with mids a lot if you really want to. The only thing you got to worry about is armor. It's not MK11. You have to worry about rollbacks and all that shit.
Yeah, and it depends on the character too. Like Kung Lao's probably higher up on the list of characters you want to be careful with his armored launcher. But with some of them, like if Rain checked you with his, how bad is that going to be? You know?
Right. Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's the most he's going to get if he does like a Scorpion setup and then it's like have fun executing that?
Cage Mansion.
What was it like being tribute in Sindel's army?
I've had no harder job, no greater honor.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, we're getting into game 4.
We also have a request if the SRTV boys are watching from Bandinos to reorganize his on-stream scheduling to help the lineup with Kala. If you guys want to check on that.
It's a sweet combo, nice.
Yeah, but not forcing Unjust to take. Starts to chase.
Oh my goodness. Yo, he's waking up.
I'll tell you, first game was looking like all nerfs to me now. I think once he really started finding his groove with those answers to Striker, it changed a lot as far as how he wanted to operate. Oh no, he's one of these!
What? Yo, he held that shit.
Oh, people say this game isn't fun. Oh no, there's no shot he did it again. Now he's feeling a little too risky.
Oh, the sweet combo again. He getting eaten up by those.
I'm telling you, times the fella hit him with a 3-piece on block and then he did the Michael Jackson. Beautiful anti-air.
Yeah, he is feeling himself.
Okay, nice poke. Yeah, this is really important.
Yeah, it was a good poke.
And this is one of those moments too, like this sequence can ruin all of the momentum. Yeah.
He was like, oh, I gotta slow this momentum down. Like, this is ridiculous. He tried to armor through.
Okay. That's gonna take Goro out for a little minute, but he's so.
He has another armor. He got 2 armors now.
Oh, he didn't press in between. Okay, let's see.
Striker coverage. Oh my god. The confidence.
He's gonna come out here. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna chance it 3 times. Oh
my god. No.
That's so upset he was right.
Final round.
He was right and it just wasn't ready.
I'm gonna be honest, Bandinos, to this day, I don't really know. I've only had that move used. I think one person used that move on me in ranked and I lost to it, and I never saw it again. Oh, that's beautiful there with the tag.
I'm just surprised Mighty is still grabbing after like he's looking reads on him.
It's one of those where it's like it's a hard like tightrope to walk, right? Because you don't want to give up the strike throw mind game, but at the same time you don't want to risk it. There's a big importance to like shutting down aspects of people's offense to not have to worry about it, and if he's not willing to throw, it introduces new problems.
Yeah, and that's kind of what opened him up right there.
He's gonna clear it out there. Illuminati put on quite the show, but it just wasn't enough.
This fight is over.
Brutality.
What's going on, Fetus?
Baraka.
With an introduction comment that is just so per the norm for you. I don't know if you could go to a stream without keeping your tongue in your mouth, dog. I'll be real. I hope you drink a lot of water because I think it's just always out. But that's going to put the results on the board. Now, we were originally going to have, to my recollection, Bandinos on in order. But Bandinos made a request in chat. I'm not sure what the answer was to that. So I guess we'll find out momentarily. Sandbag, you have any updates for us on that?
We got Sooneo versus Rednose now.
Illy and Bandinos are going to be playing, I believe, off stream because Bandinos is in Kala right now, so we're going to get Sooneo and Rednose.
All right, perfect. Also, thank you for the update in chat as well. Bilal Soul, it's hard. Like it's for sure. You got to be careful. I think the upsetting part to me was that Illuminati should have had that game the round before that and made the read on the duck. And then just really didn't answer fast enough.
Made the read. Yeah, that was tough. But it really takes one of those small details to be like, man, if I just had that, it would be tied up. It would be game 5, you know?
Yeah, I think the hardest part is letting that go so you could come back next week. Just got to take it on the chin. It's happened to, if you've competed to any facet, it's happened at some point to you.
So it happens to everybody, to the best of us.
All right, Sooneo Rednose is going to be great. I'm prepping myself for a wild amount of shit talk here. I don't know what lines you got ready, Sooneo, but check the notebook and pull out the best ones. It's a Sunday night. We all got to work tomorrow, you know?
Hey, I don't. I don't go back to work till Wednesday.
Mine is different because I need them to fix something with my login. I have a little remote thing, so until they fix that, I'm kind of chilling. But if I wake up and they fixed it, you know.
Right.
All right. No surprise here with the character picks. These are, for all intents and purposes, 2 loyalists. Not to say they're not capable of switching off, but they generally don't.
Sooneo left. Okay.
Can you or I invite? We have 260. I'm sure Sandbag is fine with you sending the invites out.
I'm also hoping. I got good connection to Sandbag. But here's the thing. I probably could be guilty with some bad connection. Not gonna lie.
I mean, maybe. But I think if one of them hosts it, it's fine.
Yeah, but as long as someone else hosts it, I should be fine.
We'll get that all sorted out for you guys right now. Expect to see a Liu Kang versus Kenshi match, which is going to be generally frustrating for the both of them. Of course, Kenshi in the situation is going to be forced to chase a little harder. Sooneo introducing an obstacle course that Rednose will have to get through, but if he manages to clear through it, it's the same Sento sandwich mind game that everybody else has to. It's not. I will say, if you want to get into commentary and you're nervous about it, and you need a friend to hook you up with a favor, tell them to just give you a match that Kenshi's in. It's the easiest thing to explain.
Right. Just get sandwiched.
If you see Sento, just go, oh,
any salad, PBG sandwich, a turkey sandwich, you're getting sandwiched. That's all.
If any of you need a second to go to the bathroom, get a second. If you see Sento come out, you can slip away for 2 seconds. Come back in like 15. We'll catch up on what's going on. This isn't Storm Cell. Storm Cell is also on the list. It just doesn't take as long.
Oh, okay.
Sub-Zero gonna be helpful.
The Sub-Zero cameo is definitely gonna help out with this matchup, especially with Liu Kang Striker. It's just, you know, you're just gonna not think about those projectiles when you have your sub up.
Yeah, you could tell, at least from Rednose's hat, that he's usually not that worried about the zoning in general. If you catch him running Cyrax, he tends to, at least I get the impression from him that he likes it more. Because all he has to do is connect with the opponent in some way, and even Cyrax on block will allow him to get into Sento for free. So when you got to deal with this, for lack of a better term, clusterfuck in neutral, Sub-Zero definitely going to be the most premium pick.
You chose poorly. Round 2. Fight.
Even with Sub still having problems in the beginning, and look at Sooneo just becoming completely
challenge the
dominant.
+6. Wow. But we got the Sento up.
And then Dash
So now it's pretty much his offense now.
And notice too with Sooneo, he's going to prefer projectiles like this. This is problematic for Kenshi because every single time they pass Sento, he's going to have to rework him again to find the opening. Get that little timer reset.
Can't press. This big damage too.
Takes the down 2,
I like
great
the
reaction.
attempt. I like the attempt.
Final round.
It's understandable. I mean, when you're in a situation like that, it's really just guess for game and you can't hesitate.
Yeah. And it's like, you don't got really much to lose. You're going to get that bar back.
And the throw here. So I don't know if Sooneo is preemptively trying to counter an up block. Sometimes it's a feel out process for him. And that's
that he called the Sento out because he's not able to use the sub armor when Sento's out. Okay, he gets through it.
Nice with the pushback, finds the opening. Really wants to hit confirm here.
Yeah,
Sooneo failing to provide
you
one.
got all that space to zone out.
I was looking for the anti-air, but the quote-unquote trip guard will get the same job done.
Oh my god. He mixed him with it too.
Yeah, now he's just looking to use the plus frames to chip away.
Yeah. Now I knew it through Sooneo because he used that overhead on Striker and it's +6 and Rednose instantly challenged it. So once he did that low to Striker, the low baton is only +1, but he still checked him with a down 1 to make sure I'm keeping the plus frames.
No, yeah, you can't let him get freaky in a situation like that, especially where you know locking him down is going to be a guaranteed win condition. Also, what's going on, Jasari?
Jasari? One of my TLR boys.
W commentators chill.
Let's go with it, my guy. I'll see Nips in the chat too. Nips is the homie.
Oh yeah, how did I miss that? What's going on, Nips?
The fight was yours.
This isn't Storm. Oh no, I did respond to that earlier. I just didn't say hi to Nips. What's going on, King?
Round 1.
The ping isn't gonna help you is insane. I'm gonna go back to looking at the match because if I reach out, it's just gonna get worse.
They just talking that shit. Nice grab.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of cop outs in this situation if you can't get a hit confirmed. And Rednose is probably not getting a chance trying to read a back 2-3 and duck it. He's been so committal to back 2 cop out that he just doesn't want to give him extra damage and knockdown.
Now he's getting shimmy trying to read those throws. Oh, he hit the safe.
Oh, he could have potentially got pickup there too. Runaway game devious. Yeah, you knew he was gonna go right back to the
Wait, how many does that take?
I don't know, too many from the looks of it.
I know, I can throw a meter burst stars or Raikou and you still go through it, but like, damn. Oh. Did it get through?
No, I don't know if he could take the damage though, it's a bigger
Yeah,
problem.
he didn't have enough damage, yeah. He didn't have enough
Round
damage.
2. Fight.
Nice check there. You gotta be very, very cautious. Pressing on stagger projectile.
Oh,
beautiful
smart.
answer to it, yeah. And that's essentially what you want, right? You saw the same thing in the last set from
Yeah,
Illuminati.
she's pretty good about using that standing button string to get underneath the track again.
Not with timing like that.
Yeah, that was good timing.
Yeah, Sooneo, you know, comfortable enough with this team to vary the timing to try to punish you for trying to punish him.
So close. Ooh! Nah, he wasn't ready.
Yeah, and he's forced to spend break, or otherwise that's a guaranteed round. And Sooneo is just going to look for an opening. I don't think he would mind chip off of projectiles as well. The throw is going to make it so devious. I mean, dash a 4-4. No, not even going to go for the poke.
Okay, ISO.
Problematic. I think he threw it doing that.
He definitely threw. I think he had a weird feeling that he still had the ice armor when he called out Sento. I think it went away when Sento came out.
It's also, if you have ice armor and you fatal blow, won't that shred it off as well?
I don't know.
I don't see that situation enough to know.
Yeah, I don't see it that much either, so that could have been an effect also.
Rednose has 2 situations now where he had a pretty much guaranteed read on fatal blow through the projectile, but just did not take into account how much health he actually had to armor that hit. You still do have to take some damage. And that little bit was very pivotal in the result of the last 2 games. We go into the third one here. Rednose's going to have one more attempt to do this. Sooneo probably typed out half of his response already. Just waiting to see how this game goes before he hits send.
He has it already saved.
I'm pretty sure it's Control C. He's just waiting. Nice here off the low projectile.
Yeah, this amount of freaking zoning, you gotta play patience, like super heavy.
It's hard. It's hard to resist the urge to not want to run your
Sooneo
forehead
too, bro.
Yeah.
Sooneo is just known to annoy people with zoning. That was nice.
So comfortable, so in his element, not at all deterred by how upset you might be. Feeds off of it, if anything. Oh, ends up still getting clipped.
Oh, punish, yes. This is yours right here. No. Yeah, I like it.
The fatal doesn't need to. Secured it. Look at how close that meter was for Sooneo getting access to break. It was right on the line.
Right. The thing is, he spent all of his bars to get that kill, so when Sooneo is going to get some big damage, he's not going to be able to break.
Let's see. Patience, but it's actually contested. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's worth it. And nice just checking him. Oh!
I feel like he did a mini duck under the standing one into the throw.
I would agree with you, but I think he just saw the future. I'll be real. That man just jacked into the matrix for a little bit. This is looking real good for Sooneo. Keep in mind, he is still technically a round down.
4-4.
That's going to tie it up in that regard.
4-4, it might be different offline, but I think online 4-4 is probably the best shimmy in the game.
It's the great equalizer. I mean, we were talking before about how good like back three is for Barack in a bunch of those situations. You can't go wrong pressing it.
You can't, like, it's
Yeah,
too good.
If you're into the school of Liu Kang, lesson 1 is press forward 4. And then after that, you know, then you can learn the combo.
Right.
Also managed to hit Senso. There's one of those things too, right? Rednose had the sub armor, could have potentially just walked through it, but the amount of projectiles were problematic. You didn't get to sit at some point.
Yeah.
This is real important too, because he's trying to keep distance away from Senso. You gotta keep in mind that they're still back there. It'd be less of a threat now, but... Oh, you saw he still tried to
Senso was back there.
You gotta take the chance. You gotta get punished
Oh,
for that.
no. Yeah, that's tough, bro. It really eats all of it. And that's a GG's.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, we got the bags from Sooneo.
Not even worth bagging anymore. LOL.
Yep, there it is.
See the speed at which? Sooneo finished that round and hit down, 4 cents. That's like...
Yo, but GG's to both guys. Sooneo moves on into the bracket. That shouldn't be the last time we'll see Rednose. I think he moves down to the loser, right?
Yeah, he's still gonna have a chance to bring this back. This is all on winner's side so far. If I'm to follow this, if this is match D as far as top 16 goes, he will face the winner of YakuzzKnight that I think we all figured out is OG El Bocinas under a rebrand. And however that bracket fills out from loser's side, the result of that will go into losers round 2 where they'll run into Rednose. Sooneo going to move on into winner semifinals. We still have to pad out the rest of that. To my recollection, IllySilly and Bandinos will be running it off stream. If that has not changed, GetReckedYo and Poptart should be coming up next.
That's sick. That's sick. Yo, so this has been dope so far. Give a shout out to the SRS group for giving me my debut commentary. Shout out to Kevin for joining me in the commentary as well.
Of course, I'm honored.
Yeah, dude, kind of helping me out, you know, trying to flow through this and all that stuff. So,
oh, you got, listen, you got, we know you have the game knowledge, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be focused into the game the whole time, you know. When it comes to like the outside stuff or like trying to stick into chat, you know, I'll peek into chat some in there, you know, say what's up to the chat and all that stuff. But I'm just locked into the game as these players, bro. So I try to peep what the tech is, you know. I'm trying to steal tech, all that stuff.
Now we're just waiting for these players to send out these invites here. And don't forget, if you guys want to follow Blackout, it's going to be twitch.tv/Blackout. Hey, keep track of it with the double underscores at the end.
Yeah, Blackout. All right, GetReckedYo, send me the invite.
And while we wait for those invites, don't forget too that if you're the type of competitor that doesn't always have time to catch the action live on Shirai TV, sometimes it's a Sunday, you got something to do. Some of us date women, we know how they are. You got to catch up on the VODs later. You can find all of them over on the ShiraiRyu TV YouTube channel at ShiraiRyu TV 420. I wonder what the inspiration was for the numerical code at the end. You can find a lot of full tournaments, highlight matches, and great opportunities to catch up on the action. They're sitting just over 2.17K subscribers at the moment, and it's not enough. If you'd like to join that club, make sure you head over there, click that subscribe button, and join into the action.
Hold on, because Poptart and GetReckedYo is about to start, and you're not in. Hold on.
Sandbag.
Okay, I didn't get an invite. So that is a problem here.
Let's see if we get that worked out momentarily. If anything, we can make sure to... We'll let them know that if they start up, it doesn't count. We'll let them know.
Yeah, Black, if you can just go ahead and send me an invite real quick.
He's working on it, I believe. If not, it's a Johnny Mirror. I'm sure we could all sit here and put our collective brains together and imagine how that looked. Get us through that first game. I'll do some practice for it right now in case we can't get there in time. Oh, one of them did 4-3.
I don't know if they heard me or not, but they're...
The other one did 1-1, and then the other one's doing 4-3 again. Oh, he summoned Lowhat, and then he did the kick string for the hard to block. You know, we could picture it.
Okay, well they're still running it. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I can kind of give you guys the commentary how it's going.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us the lay of the land.
All right, so Get Rex up one round. So Johnny Cage mirror. Get Rex using Chameleon though.
I mean, Chameleon's so busted for him right now too. Like if you're good at managing that cycle, it is really fucked up.
Use the Jade Glaze to get in. Now we got some Johnny pressure. Alright. We glaved in. Big Johnny combo with Chameleon. Oh my god, the mix. That was kind of a, like, I'm gonna just say it right here. That was kind of free. They kind of just freed that up 1-0.
Damn it, did you get that invite yet?
No. I need an invite to Sand BG, not Sandbag.
Okay, let me try invite.
Where's my...
Alright, sent the invite. Let's hope they can wait it out.
This tournament so far. Thank you, Trash. Also, it feels so awkward to call you that, but you know, you chose it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at these health bars and make some decisions yourself.
I'll be honest, try to get them in quickly as possible, but they're still running it.
Oh, we'll work through what we got so far.
Okay.
That player 2 health is looking a little oof.
I don't know. It looks like they're half playing, half not. No, they're still playing, I believe. No. Okay, Poptart start up. Alright. Let's see. Alright, they got the memo. This one's not counting.
Alright, perfect. Damn, Poseidon Hollywood? Live on SRTV chat, Hollywood? Damn, say it ain't so.
I'll give that a 0.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your patience. Back into the action we go.
Kung Lao, Camille.
We are back.
We say Get Rex was up on the board. Johnny's still wearing some of the blood from the last fight. We haven't even started this one yet.
Would have been a better indie film.
Fella did not dry clean in between matches.
Round 1.
Johnny's a dirty player, man.
Tell you, man, he had time. Look at that. Round start blood on the shirt. Up against the Chameleon Blade. Johnny gets so much damage off of those. And of course, like anybody else, the fact that he can just stick them out in neutral, has 8 hours to know just to confirm, plus if it's blocked, plus if it's blocked on the way back. 3 versus 64, which is insane for a returning blade.
Yeah, the scary thing about Chameleon, bro, that is weird, right? Because a lot of Johnny players would do like 2-1 into the Molina ball roll. And it's like, okay, 2-1 already has an overhead in it, but that overhead comes out so fast. It's just hard to really like to like do that little, try to make that OS to block both options.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely gets in your head, especially now if you feel like you can't rely on your timing of the fuzzy and you actually have to hold the 2-in-1 game. And then of course 2-1 throw is always there as another option. Once you're too concerned about that, you have to feel the throw. And Lord knows you're not going to bother up blocking in a situation like that.
Ooh,
yeah. That's going to
right
be
into
free.
the loud hat.
Okay, Poptart.
Yeah.
Making a little point, getting yourself back on the board here. Johnny Mirror's a tournament legal. Unfortunately so, yeah. I know this isn't everybody's favorite to watch, but this, you know, he's in the game. He's going to pop up at some point.
Nice anti-air.
Especially if you want to witness the top 16 bracket. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of them. At that point, honestly, you know what I recommend to a lot of players like that, where they go, oh, this is because this happened in 11 a lot, right? Oh, double jack, you know, I'm falling asleep. I think in moments like that, what you got to do to really enjoy the match is just appreciate getting to watch two Johnny players have to deal with each other. It'll wake you right back up. Just go, oh, look, now he's got to block his own shit. Let's see if he is actually good, you know?
Let's see who's the better Johnny.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like watching Johnny, keep in mind, one of the Johnnies is going to lose, so chat technically always wins. Because some Johnny will get ho, and it's going to be the one that can't block their own shit. That's always my real interesting thing is, I also always have that as a mindset too. I feel like with a lot of players, I've got this sneaking theory that whatever they do because they think it's really strong is also the thing they're susceptible to on defense, and that's why they value it so much.
That's chip. Oh, didn't chip out. Okay.
Yeah, listen, a fella gets in your face like that and you're nervous.
Down one. Finish it off.
Johnny K is going to be the king of finishing matches with a quick nut check, you know? That could be in the form of down one or the actual nut check itself.
Yeah. Alright. See if Poptart can make the adjustments. I don't know if he uses any other characters. I'm sure he's just a Johnny Wow name himself. So he's going to stick it out then and through.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of other people, I imagine he has a decent rotation. But if you've got to fight Get Wrecked, you need to be at your best. This is gonna be him trying to do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty, you know, it's pretty dope to see Chameleon stepping up on the stage. You know, not a lot of people have much time to use her. And not only that, not a lot of time to slap her. So it's really hard to get around her stuff.
You know, this is with the minimal time we have too. We've already seen so much, you know. Imagine when we delve deeper into it. There's the already 2-1 over. You were talking about it. It's gonna be a lot harder to fuzzy that, huh?
Unreactable.
Nice poke.
There's
You do have to keep in mind that
you gotta. When you poke them when the glaze go forward, it won't come back.
Yeah, that's always the problem.
But they're still
that's the problem.
So they can still check you off of it.
And Johnny's a scary character to get checked with. I'll be real.
Oh, he's still trying.
He's brave. I like it.
Yeah, I believe that forward glaive is like +3. I think.
Yes. Good.
I love being
Teal, how we feeling about it? The call.
That's safe.
I mean, listen, at least none of them are wearing the workout outfit. That's the one I judge you for. If you put Johnny Cage in sweats, I just think, you know, something's going on at home, and we can talk about it later.
Yeah, I don't think I ever seen anyone wear that workout Johnny outfit.
You'd actually be surprised how many people will rock that fit. Unapologetic too, like you can't see them, you know.
Final round, fight.
All right, close to evening it up, but this is exactly how it was the game right before this. Get Record still able to walk away with that one.
Nice armor.
Yeah, now he's gonna start checking back because Poptart's been so consistent with just forcing him to.
Yep. You know, I was expecting something like that. I was like, he's gonna do like the uppercut into the katana fan lift, keep himself safe.
It's also just hard to resist the urge to do it when you have a fan lift, like arguably one.
That's what's so crazy about Chameleon, because it's like when you see what Chameleon or what cameo you have the urge to just do what you want to do with that. So it's like you see Jade, oh, I want to use the glaive. You see Melina, oh, I'm gonna just mix you.
And now it's your opponent's job too to constantly track it as well.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Tekken Master literally tweeted about that too. He was like, bro, it's so hard to like look at everything on the screen when you're playing against Chameleon.
Yeah, it's
you
just
gotta
too
pay
much.
attention to like, it's just too much, bro. You gotta pay attention to the cameo and then like their offense and defense, and it's just, bruh, makes this game way crazy.
Man, the character using her should always have an aura of what mode that she's in. It would help the player and the opponent.
Yeah, get wrecked. That's 2. You're up 2-0, get wrecked. Well, Poptart left.
Oh, apparently it's 3. It's...
Alright, well, let's see if we can get him back.
That was 2, yeah, because they counted your first game that we didn't see. They didn't count the second one, I believe. Right, they were playing 2 and we interrupted them on the second match.
Yeah, I'll try to get him back in.
I mean, I do imagine if you're confused and you're Pop-Tart, it's going to be great news to hear you've got one more opportunity.
Alright, he's back in.
Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage. Chameleon.
Ooh, now we got a true mirror.
Dude, you are so cut. Yeah, I'm on the Santa Clarita diet.
Listen, anything you can do, I can do better. You start really, you start getting smoked by Chameleon. You hear everybody in the street talking about how good she is. Like, yo, fuck it.
Ooh, good start right there.
She is off rip. About time the combo's done, that cool back is back.
Oh, that's a thing too. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's a different, but it's arguably better than doing it with Lau. You don't need to set it up. You get to come in with Johnny
stand
Kick.
2 into it. That's a true mix. Oh. There's too much going on now. 2 Chameleons, there's too much going on now.
There's an opportunity here. Never mind. Off the low. That's low overhead so fast again.
That's just dirty, bro. Oh. He had the opening. He got the break it. Oh, that's death. Nice.
No curtain calls for you.
Get wrecked heard that it wasn't 3-0 and decided, nah, I'm going to make it so.
Nice grab. See, that's the mix. He had Chameleon. He had Melina, so I was going to be scared to block overhead.
Yes, I think every time they've got access to Melina, she's going to push it to freeze up. So good to get out of there.
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Oh, that timing is so annoying.
It's the third one.
That was the extent of his height meter, though. He's going to land this jump.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not impossible, but improbable here. And that should pretty much seal the deal. And never mind, we're gonna keep fighting. I respect it. Yeah. I don't know if that's the version of Melina he wanted to. It could have been. Might have been looking for a whoa, wake up and this time or something, you know. In a situation like that, it's hard to tell, but the result ended up being the same.
But GG's to both guys. Get wrecked moves on into the bracket. Poptart still has another chance though.
Then we consider to look at the top 8 here. When we get the result of IllySilly versus Bandinos, they will meet the Mighty Unjust on the top half of winner semifinals. The bottom half has been settled just now. It will be Sooneo versus Get Wrecked, which means get prepared to watch. Again, Johnny tried to walk his way through 8 million projectiles. Rednose was not able to do it with Kenshi, but Johnny introduces a different layer to that mind game.
Oh yeah, that should be fun to watch.
Big great attempt by both competitors.
Oh my bad, I did not mean to leave.
Guys, also, if you've yet to do so, now available on the App Store. It was not the last time I was here. It was not the last time I was here. Before, if you wanted to be one of the few that had the capability to play Erupt on your mobile device, you had to be an Android user. And God knows how little of an opportunity it is that you're actually running an Android. What side of history do you want to be on? You know, we all remember. But now, also on Apple devices, you can join the club, head into the App Store and download your copy of Erupt that is free to play. It's going to be IRR IRRUPT. Again, that's IRRUPT. Don't be like me and fall for the E spelling.
My guy, the coldest in the chat. Was good.
What's going on, Cold?
Again, shout out to the SRS people for giving me this opportunity to do the commentating. Shout out to Kevin once again for joining me in the commentary. So, like I said, it's my debut, so bear with me. But I'm also just a competitive player, so when you guys hear me talking about all the tech and stuff and what's going on, or me saying oohs and ahs, it's my competitive spirit.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, how are you gonna watch action like this and not get excited as we continue to peruse down the bracket?
A lot of crazy stuff coming.
There's no way you're gonna show me half of that Johnny Chameleon tech. I'm either gonna say ooh ah or just get disgusted by half of the stuff we're looking at. You know?
Yeah, there is probably a good chance I got mostly disgusted.
You know what I'm saying? I heard a visible.
What Johnny did.
Sorry, visible. Jesus, I heard an audible like just groan of just disgust when we saw Shadow kick into Fairlift together. You were just like, oh yeah, this fucking
dude, that shit was crazy. I was like, this is really a thing.
It unfortunately really is a thing.
Safe.
And I'm telling you, I do think it's a better version of making it safe than loud. It doesn't require any of the setup. You just have to be in the right part of the rotation. You then get to continue that pressure with a Johnny jump and kick if you time it right. Don't forget you get to aim. For those of you who are less familiar with how Chameleon works in that facet, you get to aim how far you want to jump. So you can either do that and get completely out of dodge. Let's say you're in a mirror match with a 90% lead. Yeah, you chase me and let's watch you not fuck that up. Or you get to jump right on top of them and you're Johnny Cage.
Yeah, Johnny Cage kicking, like jump kick, yeah. You're definitely getting our offense back.
Yeah, and it's like, and if you up block and he doesn't do that, you know, GG's. It was fun. And again, the way this bracket is going so far, fair chance you're going to get to see a good amount of Johnny Cage. We at least have one more matchup of him. Don't forget, he's in the rotation for Unjust if he so needs him. Unjust did on another episode of SRTV, if I'm not mistaken. I do believe it was here. Kind of smoked another Johnny playing Tanya. It might even have been Get Wrecked himself too, so I wouldn't be against the idea of watching that run back, see if he wants to go to the same shell. Oh man, I gotta not read YouTube comments, man. I just saw one that just I posted a video and somebody just commented on it. If you took this from Mortal Kombat's Twitch, can you use their VOD? And okay. If you guys would like to see some more interesting comments, you can find them on the ShiraiRyu TV YouTube as well. Don't forget, they're posting a lot of the action. If you missed this action, you have to go somewhere in the middle of it and you didn't get to catch why we're so disgusted at Johnny Cage Chameleon. At some point in time, the VOD will be posted there. You'll be able to go there and witness it. And again, that's more revenue for the SRTV boys. It's not guaranteed that the YouTube money goes in, but you know, somebody might drop an extra little $5 if they're doing well on that side of the platform. And again, if you'd like to help with that yourself, !donate is available in the chat if you want to contribute. We're at $250 base, looking for a goal of 300.
All right, this should be a good one actually. We got Bandinos. Was one of the TLR boys, but he just recently got picked up by Oni.
Great pickup for them.
And then IllySilly. With high caliber. He's been making a name for himself with this Sindel.
Now I remember why I rebelled.
Yeah, IllySilly's definitely been on the map. I mean, you guys see Sindel, you see Kung Lao hovering right over there, sniffing her shoulder. You already know it's going to be problems. But Bandinos, I think, out of all of the reigns, I saw Dylan Lloyd tweet earlier today that was reminiscent of the same way that I feel about him, right? There's a lot of very, very solid reigns. I think what separates Bandinos is his very, very solid and aware and competent game plans that he has for a lot of these meta teams with Reign. The way he has figured out throughout the meta, this is how I deal with this character, this is what the game plan is, and his ability to stay dedicated to and stick to that game plan while calling out very specific text. It's going to separate him from a lot of reigns that you play. And Rainer's already kind of respectfully on the weirdo list of characters that are hard to deal with, because how many friends do you have that really play him? I'm legitimately considering picking him up just to get away with knowledge checks and rank, make my life a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely knowledge chokes is what helps out the rain matchup.
Oh, and she
No,
just kind of getting clipped up by Katana. They're not, you know, Chameleon's version of Katana. Not enough to get the pickup that I'm sure Bandino would have loved to get. He's gonna end up getting his toes sniped by the Kung Lao hack.
Oh, he breaks away.
I understand why he's that distance. He's the zoner.
Nice.
And it's tough to. It would have been the end of the world if he spent that breaker and didn't take the round, but it would have been very frustrating for him if it played out that way.
Bandino's just got that clutch factor, bro. There's so many matches I've seen of Bandino's where he's literally like 10 to 20% health and he just clutches it back out. Yeah. No, I've seen that actually. There was a lot of lag spike. A lot of the whatchamacall.
Yeah, well, it's better that if he's frustrated with it that he notices it now too. There is a problem with some competitors. Right. I'm sure you've seen the same thing where they don't like the connection and then they play out 2.5 rounds and then they start going it's laggy and it's like it's too late now.
He just said in the chat.
Bandino saying that he thinks it might be on his end too.
Tweaking. Yeah.
It's incredibly honorable. I would have lied. I would have noticed that nobody checked and I would have went. I think IllySilly's got a. But let's see. We'll give it a second attempt. We'll see if it clears up at all with a different host. So you know how honorable you got to be. Not only did he do that and admit that he thinks it was him, he was up when he did it. He could, if Silly didn't say anything, he could have just kept playing.
Yeah, let's see if we could try with IllySilly hosting.
You know what I'm saying, Unjust? Like gun pointed at my kneecap. You're not getting that out of me. You better call me out. I'm not saying it. You better call me out. I'm not even. You know what I'm gonna do if you call me out? I'm not even gonna send you a connection text. I'm gonna send you my Verizon Fios bill, and I don't care what my signal is that day. I'm gonna go. I pay too much for this.
Yo, Mighty, when you said that, I was actually thinking that in my head. I was like, he had Katana at that time when we was watching the match, and he did a throw, and I was like, dude, does he get a throw combo with this with the Katana float?
Listen, knowing the way that Camille's are working out for everybody, I wouldn't be surprised. Quan gets one, but it's like such a pain in the ass to time. It's almost not worth trying. It's so specific to timings, and I make them come out at some weird distance. And he doesn't even get that much for it.
While welcome isn't
See, that's how I think with Raiko too. I'm like, Raiko still get a command grab. Raiko still gets a command grab, bro, with the float, but it's not as much damage as with the Tremor.
Oh, that looked like much block with protection there. Dude, I remember too, the first couple of weeks in the game, I was doing the hard to blockables with like Reptile Lao and timing them perfectly because I thought we were playing Injustice again. And then I had Cosner's the one who had to tell me if you time it too close. And I was like, there's no way I just got punished for being good.
We saw another lag spike.
Yeah. Alright, so this one looks like it's going to move forward on a technicality. Which is unfortunate because I do think that's a matchup that would have been very interesting. There seemed to be like a lot of back and forth decision making as far as how entertaining that set would have been if connection wasn't a problem that was introduced into it. But I'm sure IllySilly doesn't mind.
But hey, I wouldn't mind either. If I was in IllySilly's position.
Look at Illy trying to be humble in chat too. You want to restart your router? You're so nice. You're so nice. Sandbag SRTV is saying for you to check DMs if you haven't seen. Can do Illy versus Illy's really trying to prove a point here. Or you know what? Illy might be on layer 5. Maybe it's the tech that I would do. I would pretend that I wanted Bandino's internet to get fixed, you know? Knowing that the probabilities that it's not gonna work. I'd be like, yo, just
try it again, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Just for the record, Illy, I know how good you are. I know this isn't like a set that you're scared of. I'm just saying. If I was in your shoes, I would have made different decisions.
You know, this could also be tech to Bandino's, because you know he did this to COTR. He was like, yo, I'm a DQ, and then runs it back and wins the whole thing.
He was looking at that loser's path. He was like,
so this could be some Bandino's tech, you know? He might just want to go down to losers.
So if Bandino's on loser's side, if he doesn't want to double DQ, we'll play HoneyBee right now.
Ooh.
That'd be a fun one, too. I think that's a fine enough matchup assuming HoneyBee sticking it out with Reptile and isn't on one of those modes where he feels like playing Smoke or something, but it's just a pain trying to keep Reptile out all the time. Like, you have to just zone him with the fear of, like, when he's going to hit slide.
No,
but I do think it's pretty favorable.
I honestly couldn't. I don't know what it is for me. I have trouble with Reptile. Not gonna lie.
Well, he's also on the he's on the weirdo list, I think.
Yeah, he is kind of a weirdo. Yeah, I'm gonna lie.
Because I've definitely taken games off of people I had no business with just because they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know. I was like, "Oh, sorry," you know, but just.
All right. The show must go on. Who do we have next?
I think we're just gonna keep the potential of seeing IllySilly up on the docket right now as we get Illy versus Unjust set up. With that being said, on loser side, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna give this a refresh and see if this isn't just me, but I think I'm up to date. We still don't have an update on what's going on losers round 1 to push that forward. Almost every other part of the bracket has been moved up. Pool 4 losers, I believe it's saying, is holding this up. Let me see if I can find.
Okay, so yeah, Ludi's still in Coliseum.
Oh yeah, so we're waiting for the result of Blackfellow versus Ludi, and then we'll see. That'll start moving that forward. But aside from that, at the moment, the rest of loser side has been padding out pretty decently. So Poptart going to be taking on Pulse, so that's ideally more Johnny Mirrors. Yeah, so that's a very entertaining day for Poptart. Pulse just had to clear through El Kukui 3-2 to advance there. His reward is facing Poptart. We'll see what happens as a result of that matchup. Bandinos, if Blackout is locked in with the DQ tech, we'll have a match against HoneyBee. If not, it's presumed that HoneyBee will just advance forward off of the bye. Illuminati's got to play Turkey. It's going to be a fun one too. Watching Turkey deal with Kung Lao, I think it's impossible for him. Omni-Man Lao, pretty decent team for keeping distance away from that, assuming that's what Turk's going to be running.
Yeah, that's right. He does play Omni-Man.
And if anybody's curious about the wait, we are just waiting for Unjust to pee. Make sure to hover over Baraka just in case he takes too long to come back. Also, IllySilly, I'm surprised you're surprised. This fella's been playing nothing but Baraka for the most part.
I know, right?
What happened, Silly? You wanted the Kenshi piece? Don't Kenshi's like historically not like that matchup versus Sindel?
Sindel.
We're just waiting for
just
to
see that actually.
I just wanted to remain in the YouTube vibe. I just want when you guys uploaded that it's quotable in there that Unjust had to pee mid-set. And then he's a widow baby boy that can't hold his bladder.
Baraka.
Whenever you guys see that you have the Mighty Unjust in bracket, remember moments like this. If you just need a reminder that he's human, that we got held up in bracket because he had to pee.
The Fire Temple.
An empress.
In case you haven't known, all of these pro gamers do have a bladder, so they do need to use the bathroom.
You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, what you want to do is you want to go to the offline, you want to offer everybody chips and then just like dust it with laxative, and then you take the bracket. It's a way easier thing when they don't show up in time. Yeah. When they start calling Mighty Unjust and he can't show up, you know what they do? They DQ the Mighty Unjust from bracket. My ECT one would have looked a lot different if I had money for laxative. I was gonna mop these brackets. Somebody pull up the video with Dragon.
Going in though with the back threes.
I mean, this is God button, man. Every character has one. Sindel, I'd argue, is her forward one in a lot of situations in neutral. Baraka's gonna be that back three. So he just can't afford to make a mistake.
Not letting you try to get anything out with that zoning. Yep.
IllySilly definitely spent a lot of time on Flappy Bird back in the day. I think that skill set is showcasing itself now. Now Unjust getting tested with the projectiles too. Way more of a zoning war than I imagined here.
Striker coverage.
And I don't know at what point Unjust is going to consider bothering trying to get in with that enhanced chop chop. But he's done a good job of marching down. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. That's a big whip.
Oh, yes.
What are you swinging at? That was the setup. Back three as always. And getting. It's the worst part too because half of the time you know it's coming and you crouch and you block. You just get up too fast because the second hit you forget about. That was incredible clear. I'm getting ready for Unjust
kind of
clocking in all caps.
Baraka wins.
If he's polite, he might wait till the end of the set to type clock it.
Damn, unfortunate for my boy Bandinos. He might have to take the, might have to do the double DQ on him.
Bandinos is actually just a slang term for no bandwidth. That's how you say it in Pig Latin. This is why I hate fighting Baraka. I think a lot of us would agree. Bird with his own version. What's going on, King?
Let me just tell you something, IllySilly, in a competitive perspective, bro. You was getting that back three was eating your ass. You was just, bro. That back three was just killing you.
Baraka.
And this fella Baraka, the Tarkat. He's a cannibal.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Baraka.
I forgot the fucking
Baraka. Striker.
my bad, gang.
You know what to do, Unjust. Make your point.
Tremor. The tea house.
This hardly seems like a fair
Yeah, this ain't nothing new. Just getting bodied by Unjust.
I'll make you eat that swagger.
Round one. Fight.
Really, Chino? Because I would have imagined instead of back three, it would have been back eight. And if you guys didn't understand it, go to a different stream. Welcome back. It does look like an overhead, which is the most annoying part. Listen, some of the animations...
Dude, that's a day one thing, though. That's a day one thing. Dude, everyone at day one was saying that. Like, back three looks like an overhead.
I mean, let's not even open the discussion about Kenshi's again. Oh, yeah, Chino,
Right,
you already know.
Kenshi.
Baraka wins.
If there's one signifier of me on commentary, is that I'm usually tweaking.
Damn, why is Scar getting mixed by the chat?
I mean, Scar, how long did it take you to get a copy of MK1? Wasn't the game like 3 months deep before you got it? So this could still be new information for Scar, as far as I know.
Sindel.
I think for Scar, he'd just be like, I'll just down two.
December? Yeah, see, that's rough.
Baraka. Striker.
It's been a little over a month. Scar gets the OS that he's still reacting. So I'm gonna let Scar borrow the get Chino. Shh.
Kung Lao.
Bro, I'll just literally see
Your
Scar just pick
Tarkans
up
are
like
given enough to
Astra
survive.
and just down two
By
all
the
game.
skin of our teeth.
I mean, yeah, like Scar's list is what? Like, if we're to follow MK11, you're either gonna play Ashra or Tanya.
Fight.
I mean, alright, so when we start seeing that name in bracket, we already know what time it is.
Alright, getting some started here. Gonna get the Kung Lao set up.
Keep in mind, YakuzzKnight. Literally yesterday, Stacy's for the win fight, I had to run the same set with Dragon, did pretty well adjusting in it with Baraka. Every Sindel does play a little different, but more or less the same. So there's at least a game plan here for how to deal with it.
A little mix. Oh, hit the striker. Nice go. Get the turn back.
And nice with the low
Alright, good
projectile.
round.
Can you do no better?
Round two. Fight.
So we get back on the board here.
Oh, that was
Definitely acted, yeah. Fortunate in nature, but we still got to deal with the results of this free jump in. Nice patience.
Oh, he wasn't ready. He was probably expecting striker. Right through the plus frames. So that's the thing, like a lot of Sindel players will use that plus frame and then use the 4-1 hair whip. It's good because it's like a double hitting hair whip, break armor, but Baraka like slides underneath, so.
Oh yeah, he has such a. It's like it's hard to even understand how much he actually low profiles in comparison to the animation. He's just not there.
Nice grab.
And this is going to be great too. Kung Lao's got one of the best throws for a character whose goal is just to keep distance.
Got him with
Again, the bait, the throw punish on the up block.
Big damage.
Oh, beautifully timed. Yeah, and that ruins the whole setup.
Yeah, he spends it.
Baraka was one of the lower damage when fatal blows too, but that health is so low it's not gonna matter.
Yeah,
Trade some of the damage on the tail end for bleeding damage after the successful hit. None of which you'll get to see now, but important to note later if we're gonna see a lot of Unjust on stream.
Hey, thanks for stopping by though, Turkey. It's always good for you stopping by, showing out the Omni match.
Taking advantage of this momentum.
Good throw. Striker. Please jump in. Okay, nice armor.
The back three again, just the ultimate equalizer. This will be pretty close to death. If not, I mean, this is just going to be the 4-4 string.
Yeah,
oh, no, we're going to push the pace to plus range.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised he didn't chip out.
If he had access to strike, I would have been surprised to watch him try to, like, run in and maybe cover himself with grenades. Seems pretty content to play it slow.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It hit Cameo.
Time not in the favor of IllySilly right now. You can't walk back forever. He's clearly aware, and he just ends up jumping into the police force.
You made this necessary.
Brutality
TheMightyUnjust making a big statement
wins.
with game 2. We'll see if 3 continues in the same fashion. IllySilly has had a bunch of moments to try to secure some rounds here. Easier said than done.
Yo, y'all making me hungry in chat, bro.
I'm trying to ignore them because this happened to me yesterday too.
Baraka.
Oh, wait. Hold on, Bandinos. Are you still in the losers?
Kung Lao.
Bro,
No, they didn't. Did you expose the finesse?
That's right.
the COTR tag?
Tarkat isn't a
I'm
moral
telling you, bro.
But it does evidence.
I didn't want to believe it, but I don't know.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, back in action. Mighty Unjust up 2-0 against IllySilly. Nice armor back. Nice armor back.
Patience here.
Plus.
Difference up close
Got a
to
good
it.
life lead, but he's in that fatal ball range. Might goes away right here. Oh, he's gonna get it. Actually, a good choice because he plays a good closeout game. So this is just getting Mighty Unjust a favor.
Yeah, remember this is going to come with the benefit of that bleeding damage too. It's not necessarily over yet.
Right.
You're winding down, yep, and then the chip game on top of that.
I was waiting for the chip out in the first one, but he's really right there. Smart.
He's able to keep up, but he's able to block.
Oh no, his daddy punish.
The non-commit too. Remember, he's still waiting for that striker cooldown before he gets a little
Oh, he's
crazy.
waiting for the armor.
That's how much more silly. Let's see how much momentum we can get off of it, creating distance again. Ooh. There was a big opportunity to punish it, but he was already committed to the jump away.
Okay. Nice breakaway.
Oh, no answer from either of them. There was a chance for Unjust to potentially try to air spin. For IllySilly to extend with something.
Striker. Oh, got no, not enough. Oh.
If he would have walked his way back into the
that was
combo.
scary.
Final round. Fight.
I was gonna say I might have had to hit up the SRTV board and be like, listen, I appreciate the opportunity. I'm done. Oh, beautiful patience.
No,
Yeah, tried to trip guard.
Damage in the corner can do. Oh God. Be real though, Illy. I saw you wake up with a throw. What was that?
Nice patience. That is -3. Don't forget.
And this is the keep away game that MightyUnjust is good at. Oh, big jump. Oh, this could be
walking this down, but he's gonna pay the price. And Silly is sitting on Fatal Blow.
I have no bar to extend. Oh, smart! That's so smart.
It's so upsetting if you're Unjust, dude. In that moment like that where you know you can't afford one mistake, just end up walking right into it. The magic.
He's still alive?
I forgot about the last hit.
No, the last kick. Okay, good. No, that was very smart.
Alright, Silly on the board. And we've gone from top 16 to official top 8 action here between these two. I can report too on loser's side that it was Ludi that ended up moving forward. So it's going to be Ludi versus YakuzzKnight. The winner of that fights Rednose. On the other side of losers, HoneyBee versus Illuminati. Going on right now in losers round 3.
Let's see our TLR boy Yakuza make a run. You're gonna go through some killers.
Yeah, if Yakuza's gonna get far enough through that loser side of the bracket to continue on, you gotta get through Ludi, then Rednose.
No.
So fellas just got a path of goons to get up to Poptart.
Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, but perfect too, because you don't have to feel bad for anybody, you know? Right. Two Kenshis, you're both struggling, we got it.
Kenshi gonna lose. Yeah, either way, Kenshi's gonna lose.
Oh, I love to watch Rednose play a Kenshi more. So tired of this fella just doing setups and giggling in his chair.
Alright, got the throw. Hit that striker. The poke. Poke range. Close it out. Jump in, striker coverage.
Yeah, which is too much. You would have needed a flawless block almost every single hit you got hit with. It's not impossible, but you've yet to see it happen.
Okay. Get some going here.
Yep, into the loud setup. That's wrong.
Nice.
And that setup doesn't seem to operate with some hard to blocking with detection into others, so you really got to be on timing with your defense. Which is going to pick up for damage. I get it too. It's so close to death. Might as well just make him teeter on the cliff a little bit. Here's the pickup.
Damage as you can, bro.
And then Just is always going to fight a
still got good life lead. Blocking the throw. Ooh. I would have guessed wrong.
Trying to cover himself as much as he can, but there's just enough of a gap to get a little hit squeezed in there.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, keeping himself alive. Let's see if we can tie this up, bring it to a game 5.
Oh, went for the up block, didn't pay the price for it. Lucky him.
All that up block.
Oh, and it's just going nuts with this throw game now. Wasn't able to beat the armor.
Risky armor. That was a risky armor.
I mean, listen, had Unjust been a little more succinct with his meaty time and go to blown up that exact setup, he was very aware that the possibilities of
That was an up block. Big throw damage.
Waiting at distance. Trying to close out this gap here. A little projectile here and there. They play these boards a lot of times. Usually the majority of Unjust Blade Sparks can't find their marks. He's got a couple of them connect right now. And this is going to be really big catching that backdash.
Yep, gotta break that. Last chance right here.
Oh
my gosh!
I mean, practically...
That was just MK11. You just screamed in his face. You just screamed like it was a crushing blow.
Practically just yelled stop at him. And keep in mind too that again, I'm sure, you know, I'm saying this to chat, everybody's aware, but I want you to re-keep it in mind, was willing to stake the whole game on that decision. I'd almost be happier hearing that was a misinput than an intentional yell to get through it, but I know it was intentional. I know it was. I don't want to believe it was, and in a lot of situations, I'll tell you guys, you're not going to convince me somebody did that on purpose. That's one of the few times I will tell you IllySilly did that on purpose.
Yeah, I believe it. Hey, if you feel like something's gonna work, commit to it. And if it works, then you know you made the right read. And that right there was a big brain read. Puts him in a game 5. Wait, can I do this? Can I do the little game 5 thing?
Oh yeah, you've had 2, please.
Risk infecting the honored.
All right, guys, we are here for a game.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh yeah, the classic. I was gonna say, I thought we kicked the mic again, but it was just we got shimmy. We got shimmied on the game 5. There's a really long break between the two. This is one of those situations. You did good. You did great. Everybody's got their own version of kind of like bait and chat with it. I think I might have had the loudest without picking my mic. B6 definitely peeks her mic into the ether. It sounds like she entered the cave when she did it. I think he had a really good bait one. Yeah, this is one of those setups for Unjust. He kind of operates really well when he's put on his back. But I will also note that the names are on the wrong side, but we're kind of in game 5. We know who's who by this point. I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things.
Oh, the mix. I think that point right there, he should have did a 1 button to screen and maybe got a good trade.
Yeah, she's got a similar setup with like dealing with like the arena range, right, where she can kind of time herself in a similar fashion. We've already gone past it. That back 3 hitting is going to be problematic. Every single time you're successful with one of those, we get in weird territory.
Way problematic. Another throw.
And look at how MightyUnjust is always going for the back row true just to increase the chance that they actually work. Nice patience is going to get him out of that situation.
Plus. Nice armor again.
And that's the problem with summoning the Lao had for the setups, but it's too close.
Yeah, just again by the back two.
Unfortunate trade for IllySilly. What if we kissed at the Sundo Festival?
All in all, that was a great set. Great set to watch. It was very entertaining.
I mean, IllySilly's ability to reverse that momentum in game 3 and game 4 was so impeccable because Unjust was just kind of tearing through in the first couple of games.
No, he definitely made some very solid reads to bring him back to the game 5.
All right, and again, bracket-wise, this does mean that Unjust is going to be sitting 1/2 of winners finals, keeping that seat warm, waiting for the result of the next match we're going to have on stream. Get Wrecked versus Sooneo. So again, we've got an incredible representation of the top 5 meta characters in this bracket. I did see someone earlier note, it might have been Darren if I'm not mistaken. Let me scroll up and see. Yeah, about IllySilly having a great Sindel, and I would offer to you that if you'd like to see more Shirai TV related Sindel footage, you can head over to the YouTube channel. The last upload is Sindel related if you're looking for more of that action. One of the few times that Koizi was around and entered ShiraiRyuSunday. Touted as one of the best competitive Sindels. And it's sitting there on their latest upload. It was posted just yesterday. If you want to go check that out for yourself, again, the link's going to be in the chat. And if for some reason you don't have the ability to click it later on, just type in Shirai TV on YouTube. They're putting out an incredible amount of content. It's almost too much. It's almost too much. You'd also find more action of the MightyUnjust. We're going to see Get Wrecked and Sooneo now. They both have matches featured on there. It's just a great time. Get Wrecked has actually been featured along with MightyUnjust a lot recently. It's because they keep winning. It's easy to put up footage of the fellas that just keep winning. Wait, who calls the shot here is crazy.
Yeah, Sooneo trying to own this whole shit. He thinks he's the big boss.
I mean, listen, Sooneo would love nothing more than to get into that grand final spot and hold that down. At this point, he's competing, I swear, solely for the reward. Because I could promise you with Sooneo, he's not one of the competitors that needs the money. He's solely doing it just to remind everybody else they ain't shit. That's his whole goal.
Yep. I completely agree.
Oh yeah, Sooneo, you're just sending that out to Sandbag and Blackout, and then your opponent. I'm watching through Discord, so I don't need it. Okay, listen. I don't enter brackets specifically to not deal with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Keep it on Get Wrecked, alright?
Striker, chameleon, corrupted force.
Insanity, this man. I sit here on streams, I call him tall, I call him handsome, I call him buff, I call him rich. I ask him for one favor, this is what I get. He teabags everybody, and I go, oh, but that's
Alright, here
Sooneo.
we go.
Alright, now I'm biased, and I hope Get Wrecked takes this. I like Sasshole too, keep that up. Get Wrecked pretty on top.
Try to glaive up. Or you try to get the J glow. I saw what you try to do.
This is seeming to become a different version. The new optimal Johnny setup now, the Johnny Chameleon.
Oh my god. Not only you get hit by the shadow kick, but it's just a good Oki afterwards. What the hell?
And again, now just dancing around.
Nice
Sooneo still with a pretty meaningful life lead. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Turkey? Talk to him. That's with the poke here. Fellas got glasses, they're clearly not tinted enough. And then it's that too, the audacity bicycle kick. Sooneo's really good with that too, with trying to identify, like using, taking advantage of the fact that bicycle kick is now a far-reaching, like two-hit thing, and noticing whether or not the first hit connected before he decides whether it's worth spending the cooldown on Striker.
Oh, he didn't. Ooh, that would have been risky. But I saw that coming. I was like, I see the Melina. He's gonna be 2-1 Melina ball roll.
Nice down 2 in response to the gap there. Oh, didn't end up taking the
corner. Nice jump kick.
Gonna continue to pressure.
There you go. Now we got some real neutral there. The first protection. The DP into the katana float, keeping it safe.
Again, just pushing the face, not getting off of his back. Glades, you have to hold the mid. If you believe it's 2-1-2, you can't even really try to challenge it in ways that you would normally. That's the Glade fills the blank. Try to find him there.
Best choice, yep. Just wait for Jade to come back. Oh, he hit Jade, so it can go up.
Oh, he could have got in with Shadow Kick too, but he decides to use the Oki. This is looking beneficial for him anyway. At some point, Sooneo's got to press. And he
grab. So when he gets the full screen, now he gets to play again.
He had the right read with the timing. And again, the same situation, right? It just seems like there is a habit where every time somebody like Sooneo, he gets them down, and then that mind game of just trying to get the projectile but forgetting about the health. And Liu Kang's got some hard-hitting projectiles. What's going on, Akio? Ludi with the raid.
That is so good for Johnny.
17 members of Ludenia coming in strong.
Ooh. Oh, I see what he was doing. So he was a little tricky. He still poked. Oh my god, get wrecked.
It is almost a different version of Sooneo dealing with his own playstyle, right? Like, he's usually the one that is just undeterred by his opponent and will just continue to armor through everything. And now here we got Get Wrecked taking advantage of the same strategy. With a likely could afford the chance. Fabs in chat, what's going on?
Yo, Mighty, he is spamming those inputs. I kid you not. He just spammed the hell out of the armor.
Vanity's in chat, what's going on? Newfound celebrity featured in pro comp videos. We noticed.
I do not need a credit on your film, Johnny Cage.
You EP'd the shit out of this timeline. Oh, you're getting one.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah,
Bells in chat, what's going on?
Got some people on the chat. What's good, chat?
Yeah. It's like people like this stream or something. Hey, for all of the new viewers we have in chat, if any of you happen to be sitting on a Twitch Prime and would like to donate to the pod in your own way, feel free to check that on your account and drop a couple of them on the SRTV board if you'd be so willing.
Yes, please do so. Help out the players. These players are crying it out, showing us some tech. Hit Lou and Striker with that shadow kick.
And the corner carry on top of that is almost like the worst part. Practical coast to coast is going to pay the price here.
Striker coverage. Yes, sir.
Oh.
No
He
way.
happened to not. No, that's not. There's, okay. You're not going to convince me this deep into the game that Sooneo doesn't know about that.
Yo, just call Striker or something, bro. Like, what?
Everyone, anything. He could have jumped
Here's
to
the
the
check,
other
bro.
side of him.
If you guys see that, bro, if you guys see that parry, that fatal, call a cameo. Cameo's gonna save your ass, no matter what cameo button you do.
It's the fact that he sat there and watched it and then had a moment with himself and then decided to do that. I think is what made it so much worse.
Decided to do the jump kick. Oh, that shit is hilarious. Not letting him affect him. He got a good life lead.
Get Wrecked got these colors and started to feel like he
Gosh, Get Wrecked is a maniac.
No flawless block attempt on that, or mistimed, who knows? But I don't think I've seen him bother with the flawless block attempt.
Yeah, I ain't even seen Sooneo do the full string that much, though. Look at that. Get Oki with it, too. My God.
I would have been over the fact that he could do that. It was just the fact that the jump and then connected. That really got me in my bag.
Nah, yeah, that's actually too good for Donnie. Wait.
Your Glaives were going to get the job done too. And a beautiful adjustment too. Remember, that was the same problem from last time, was that he was trying to close that gap in different ways. This time managed to time the projectile he needed to get over to avoid that and get in with the knee. And even if it got blocked, I mean, the chip out would have been more than enough.
What is his bottom half? His bottom half is in a weird position.
I mean, that's definitely a Family Guy death post. Like, it's...
For real.
That's definitely how Peter Griffin dies, but...
Sitting there like...
I mean, listen, you don't get that flexible with those Shaolin kicks if you don't do a little yoga from time to time, you know? In between rounds might as well.
You cool with me posting Outworld pics on social? Social what?
Sooneo, as we all know, he's gonna stick it out with his Liu Kang, with his cop. So, we'll see if we can bring him back. Dude, this dude is armoring every single hit stun. Oh my god.
It just works his magic again.
Hey, this is the type of commentary you guys hear me. When I get hit by some bullshit, y'all just hear me saying, oh my god.
I mean, listen, this is a great game for that. It's full of it. Alright, hold on.
He's waiting for Katana to come back.
Nice patience. Still possible here.
Oh, Katana went away, so he can keep his safe.
No, and the grenade's not saving him there. The down two trade, yeah.
Now that's just embarrassing.
Round 2. Fight.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, Scar. Every hit stun he get, he's just armoring through. He's like, bro, fuck your hit stun.
Okay, right time to do it again. Change the price.
Oh my gosh. Nice flawless block into the down two. Good trade. That trade won't last long. Dragon get that life, please.
And again, it's just looking for sequences to equate to chip out.
The pass, guys. Final round, fight.
Face to face with each other. Yeah, I was like, who's gonna down one? And look at that, once again, another down one.
There's no shot. That's
on
minus
hit,
17.
and he's
in your
armoring
face like
right through.
There's a poke, okay. Then we noted how brave it is to do that every time. You can't just check that if you're the offensive glaive user.
God. He baited him off the down one. Down one at the katana flow. Punish that.
Why
No!
can't you punish it? I think he's waiting too long or something.
Might be. Nice
Oh, that
tag.
throw would have been so favorable for him if he could have got it.
Got more
That-
again. Yep. Oh no, he wasn't ready. But that's something like, bro, if you see him do that 3 or 4 times, you gotta be ready for that.
Created the distance. Oh, gets clipped there. That's problematic. GetReckedYo's got so much more time to get in.
Nice. Take away Chameleon. You gotta go in when Chameleon's on. Get something started. Jade. Oh my
The
god.
difference maker right there. Yeah, GetRecked gonna clear through 3-0.
Bring it.
Johnny Cage wins.
Unfortunate in nature, but do keep in mind that
GG's
that
in the
was
chat.
winner side. So Sooneo down but not out will be moving down to face HoneyBee in losers quarters finals.
No,
After
Sooneo, it is
Armor.
punishable. You was just, yeah, negative 17, gang. My man was not ready. Gotta lab that, gang.
I think it's one of those things where it's like punishable, but the timing is like visually awkward, like the same way people used to struggle punishing Energy Overdrive in 11.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Are we gonna go down to the loser bracket? We gonna get some loser bracket matches?
This now I'll wait for the update on. I think so, because we're looking at it on stream. And I'll wait till we get an SRTV update in chat. Let us know. Oh no, it looks like Rednose
we're
versus
gonna
El
get-
Bocina, otherwise known as Yakuza off the rebrand.
Yes, sir.
And it's the last time.
TLR game, when you guys know.
Yeah, and it's the last time that I'll do the outing instead of the rebrand because I keep saying it like he owes me money or something. It's just, I'm doing it for my own. There's so many rebrands with like players switching names over into this new game that like I need to do it for like a week to keep track of who everybody is. Like what is it? Like Reckless is Omnicon now,
Doubles Canas.
and then I think what was the other one? Was it Savvy that's Godspell? I always mess up Godspells. I don't think it was necessary.
I don't remember. I do not remember.
Rednose and Yak might be playing. I also like Yak as a short offhand.
I know, right?
Savvy is Godspell now. Okay. So yeah, Savvy's Godspell.
Oh, he is Godspell. Okay.
Yeah. Yakuza is El Bocina's. Yeah, Reckless is Omnicon. Turk is Omni Turk. Like,
I mean, even freaking Violet. If you guys don't know, Violet's isn't it that Royal Burr?
yeah, Violets. But that one I feel like he
Violet.
rebranded before the game came out, so it's not the
Yeah.
same thing. Like we had
It's
time to
not
readjust that.
as different. Yeah, I know what you mean. But he's one of the rebranding people.
Oh, Sooneo with the finesse? It's Sooneo runs his channel. He acts like it for sure.
Man,
and it feels
for
like it a little
real.
bit. I mean, fella came after me. I'm just on comms. He said, put a 5-minute timer. This
Asking
fella
for
wants to go to
timers
bed.
and stuff.
You got work tomorrow, Sooneo? That's why you in a rush?
Oh no, though, guys.
I'm off the
this
next
has been
5
fun
Jesus.
for doing,
Congratulations.
like, my first commentary.
Oh yeah, listen, keep up. And at some point I'll have mine enough soon. I just got a new job recently. I'm waiting for those checks to come in because somebody's got to put money in those things, you know. When I have them going, I'll let you know if you want more spots. I'm always looking for people. Should be 1 sec. All right, so we'll just wait for those invites to come out again. We'll take it as another opportunity to remind you guys that if you're so inclined and you would like to donate to the pot that is sitting at a base level of 250 exclamation point donate, will point you in the direction of where to send those funds. If you've yet to do so, the Shirai TV YouTube channel, also filled with an immaculate amount of Mortal Kombat 1 related content for your viewing pleasure. If you would like to follow Blackout, you can do so at twitch.tv/BIACK out_. Don't worry about the capitalization. Twitch will sort that out for you. Just remember the I and the _. You'll get yourself there. A lot of competitive knowledge. You're going to want to dial in anytime you're streaming. You can follow him on Twitter too. The links will be provided by SRTV at different intervals throughout the stream. And now available on both Android and iOS devices, the free mobile game Erupt. It's going to be IRRUPT. Again, that's IRRUPT. Available for download. You can either search it in the App Store or scan the QR code that is on screen at this moment and get yourself in the Erupt game. It's a very fun loot-based ARPG. If you're interested in it, it's available now.
Love the promoting.
You got it's one of the easy time kills, you know. You just go through the list.
Yeah, that's got to be something I'm gonna get used to. Trust me, guys, I'm gonna get more used to in this commentating gig. You know,
get ready to see the name Blackout everywhere.
Getting old and getting a little washed. So now I got to do the next best thing to help out the community.
Also, what's going on, Poet? To my recollection, I think we're gonna have we're gonna visit loser's side in a bit of a lull because we were gonna have Rednose versus Yakuza on stream. That one is being played out at the moment, so we are going to have instead Sooneo versus HoneyBee. As soon as we can get it set up, I think the invites are getting worked out for it right now. Does commentating mean you're washed? It can, depending on what your goals are. But not necessarily. I know a lot of commentators that'll fuck people up. I know some commentators that maul.
You know, I can still get on the sticks. You know, I'll still grip you guys with Raiko. You know, but oh no, I have more fun watching most of these matches, and when I could just commentate them, you know, add more fun to the scene.
I mean, I'll tell you what one of my things is with it too. If I ever get in I'm in a state right now where like MK's kind of like in a lull for me entertainment wise.
Right.
So I'm just dialed in on Tekken right now, but I still like keeping up with it, and now I get to. I just get to watch what you guys are doing. I see the bullshit. I keep up with the meta, so when I come back in, I know what all the new BS is, and I'm good.
Yeah. See, it's also another way for learning some tech. So I wouldn't say I'm fully washed. I'm a slow learner.
You better run some Tekken 20 for. I intend to. I used to have them back in the day. I'm probably gonna take the first week to really dial in with like my King and my Yoshi, and then week 2 is go time.
Also, I appreciate you, Lord Ryoko, saying I'm doing good. You know, it's a little nervous thing for me, but I think I'm doing good.
I promise you, give it like 3 or 4 times, it starts waning off. Because I used to have that too, like when I was starting. Yeah. And then especially things like that, then it's then you'll go like I think the first time I had to commentate with like Aquaman. Oh, like I was good enough to keep talking at that point, but the whole time I was just like, you know.
Yeah, that's a pro commentator right there. That's like you want to keep up with him, you know.
Or I got like I did top 8 in NEC, and then I was like nervous again, and I thought that I had gotten over being nervous at stuff. But you learn how to just tear through it, and I think honestly the biggest thing you'd have to be nervous about is like the game knowledge. And you have that, so
yeah, for sure.
Poptart versus Yakuza, let's get it.
Like, I know I have the game knowledge. It's more like the trying to interact with the people in the chat and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
One hard thing I gotta do.
I mean, listen, don't be opposed to the idea of ignoring them too. They're bombs, you know. They're not here. Especially some events you have to. There's sometimes you're commentating, you actually can't look at chat. Just too much.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we pinned the YouTube thing, so now I don't have to see it. But you know what's crazy too? And I still have it right here, though. Here, chat's awkward. Let's push him out the way so we don't have to look at him.
There you go.
I've pinned it 10 times and it keeps going away. When you pin it, do you set the time? Do I have access to it because I have mod access? I don't know if I do. You can set it to
Right,
not go. Actually, maybe do I? Yeah, you. I mean, I'm saying that assuming you don't know, which is ignorant of me. But when you pin it, do you set it to not go away? Because if not, by default, it'll go away after 20 minutes. Pin D's is crazy. I know I have mod access, but somebody else time out Abyss. Like,
Okay, I got the invite.
you can push me out the way, but I'll just type louder. I mean, I'll look at the other screen. I got like 3 screens with MK on it right now. I'm chilling. All right, Vastalord's Poptart going to be taking on TLR's Yakuza. So if this is to follow the expected format, this is Johnny versus Lau. It's a great character to box, but
Yes,
who's in there
we
that's
got
not
the
it?
Earthrealm battle.
You can't see from where I'm at.
That's me. Yeah, it won't.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright guys, and we're ready to get this action underway as we progress through loser side. Keep in mind, of course, if you guys have been paying attention, Winners Finals has been filled out. So when it's time to return there, we've got the Mighty Unjust and Get Wrecked just kind of hanging out, waiting for their opportunity to duke it out as we continue to progress through the loser side of the bracket.
You EP'd the shit out of this timeline. Oh, you're getting one.
When's the nether on torque off? Why you labbing?
Fight.
Oh, we're gonna get the Shaolin monks here.
Yes, sir.
Chameleon
Might be a little bit biased here, as Yakuza is one of my teammates. So,
I mean, I feel it. I have to keep my mouth shut for a lot of matches too. Works out that way when you do commentary and your team's one of the ones at the tip of the top, you run into that, you know? This happens. Oh, it managed to jump at an arc where he didn't end up landing on the low hat. I think that was the main reason that Poptart didn't bother pressing anything.
hold it up. Wow.
The Lao pickup. Easy 40 burger into the throw. Just continuing to expand on that life lead.
He just woke up with forward 3.
Wake up forward 3 has to
What a
be. And
breaker.
what's crazy is you never see Johnny do it, and it's still the most Johnny Cage thing I've ever seen.
It's that was ridiculous.
Yo, what's going on, Junior?
Oh,
And also, yes, I agree. What? The courage to press like that.
Block low first and then over it.
Patience on that one. Of course, Johnny has a lot of good implementations for Lao Hat. Poptart trying to take advantage of him. Nice press.
Ooh.
A quick game one for Poptart.
Alright. We're gonna call that a little warm-up. Need you to tighten up, my guy.
Yeah, just a couple of hand warmers. I mean, we had good moments in there. I think that 40% conversion into throw when he established that life lead. I just don't think anybody or their mom could have called out wake up 4-3 from Poptart in a situation like that.
That was unreal. Like, just perfect clip them too on the wake up. I'm like, what?
Johnny Cage, Kenshi, Sub-Zero.
Yeah, he makes that quick switch to Kenshi. I know Kenshi is like his go-to for sure.
King Fortress.
I'm not betting Sento on this fight.
Round 1.
Not Johnny with the chicken sound, bruh. time to sub the ice armor call.
Alright, so we've got a pretty strong meta rotation from Yakuza here. Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Kenshi.
Yep, that was a good.
As long as there's a K in the name.
Now you got all this space.
Here.
Oh, nice. All right. Ooh, got the breaker before Sentinel came out. It was just a smart breaker.
So momentum based this Poptart. And I think in a lot of the sets that we've seen where Poptart hasn't been successful, it's mostly been that, right? Has continued to try to just push over with the Johnny Cage offense and it gets slowed down and then it's harder. So stuck in the sense sandwich. This is going to do a good job of getting him to hesitate on some buttons real quick.
Oh, the silence went away. Yeah. Nice armor.
Tries to go for the hard block, but does not work out. What a good press. Rami also with his parry has a good capability to get out of a lot of Senso situations. Kenshi's not really the biggest fan of having to deal with him. Yakuza doing a decent job of it so far. Just needs to get back up on this card here. Here's a throw that's gonna help.
Yeah, it throws me off sometimes when Kenshi still stay in the sword stance. But I don't really know a lot of their strings on block on the sword stance.
Listen, all I do with Kenshi is just try to kill him before he kills me. That's I have a very, very caveman game plan against this character. I'm at the level where a lot of them are still dying in my Quan Chi because they run at me too much. You know, I'll take that.
I'm gonna say, it's a late break, but see what we can do. Flip armor.
Yeah.
Bad timing to call that.
Had to go for something, but it wasn't the right decision. I don't think Poptart's going to be too upset about the difference maker there. Next opponent in his path will be IllySilly if he manages to get through this, but we still got an opportunity for Yakuza to tear through.
Yes, we have seen some chances of people making that reverse 3-0, so let's not count this boy out. I'm not going to count him out. I got to be biased.
Kenshi, Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Kung Lao. Cage Mansion.
Sticking with the Kenshi piece.
Yeah, divorce is expensive.
Wasn't
rough
doing
one,
too
Lord.
bad,
Is it
really.
best
Just, you know.
Round one.
I know, right?
There's also a small adjustment needed, for sure, but
Oh my god.
like
He
you said,
literally
Yakuza's
waited for
been
the
pretty
parry
on
to
the
go
money.
away and time the button.
And this is the general consensus in a matchup like this
we
right
got
now, right? Like you know that you're worried about Johnny getting out of specific ways, but you
Totally
can't get off of
different
his back.
game with Sento. Totally different game with Sento.
What? Are you blind?
Now one of the
Fight.
few instances where Poptart is gonna have to roll the pressure. Oh, Fido to me specifically? Thanks, send. Feel like Sooneo. Free type message.
Yeah, that's a punish. I get a little backdash in action.
We traded down one. We fist bumping. And look at Poptart. You could see him visibly trying to just be cautious about his approach. Has a life lead. Is sitting on match point. He's gonna get
there
through
you
the
go.
game. Does not want to give up opportunities. Yep, we'll spend the sticks of butter just to avoid the Sento situation, but Yakuza gonna find it anyway.
That's Sento. Sandwich him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sento.
that's how you make a sandwich.
Yes, sir. That was a
Try
weird
to jump
interaction, but we got those.
Listen, I'm not somebody that's against the concept of hold north, not pressure. It's benefited all of us at some point. That was not the situation where it was time to use it.
Shout out to Soul Warrior, the hold north, not pressure.
That's my guy.
Kenshi, Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Kung Lao, the Tea House.
You ever
Alright.
talk to Christina?
Now we got the Samurai Kenshi popping out.
Round 1, fight!
All it really takes is just getting his opening. Once Kenshi gets his opening, he can literally play the game.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the whole stress against fighting against this character. At least when you're fighting an incredibly good Kenshi, there's some lesser level Kenshis where you can afford a situation or two. But if you're the type of competitor that's gonna squeeze yourself into a top 16 of SRTV, the big concern is the second I provide an opportunity, I now get drowned in this unbelievable Sento mix. I'm looking to, again, like a lot of others, create the
sandwich.
Yep, that's the. Having Sento out is great, but it's really that sandwich opportunity that you want. And then, of course, the throw reset, which I don't. There's just no way I'm gonna up block. And he's gonna reset.
Bro, people call it a bug. I think it's really intentional. I think they're really intending to make it
I can't believe that it's like that.
You can't beat.
Oh, kiss return.
I can't believe it either, but I think it's intentional.
I was trying to go for the heart to block, but was able to jump out of harm's way. It allowed her to not to work. That's going to be problematic. Definitely misinput most likely as well too.
Nice grab.
Doesn't want to be there. Doesn't want to be there. One of the better things about Lao had in a matchup like this too is the fact that if Sento is in the way of the Lao, it will get shut down. But right now, that's not something that Yakuza has to be concerned with.
Looking at a game 5.
Potentially.
Nice armor. They gotta keep backing him.
Poptart gonna try to prevent it. Oh, get shimmied in the 2-1 mind game after the Lao had. Gonna be problematic.
Yeah, he didn't break. He didn't have cameo to break. Okay, okay.
Tick throw, FGC classic. Now Sub-Zero on this will negate a lot of the Lao hat pressure, and Poptart gonna find an opening.
Big whiff. Oh, the backdash is good. We are in there. The mix.
Let's see how much damage is he willing to hold before he ends up breaking. He could have not been here.
Oh, he's looking for that armor. This is a tough defense.
Oh, it just it's one opportunity to do it. It's hoping that the auto shimmy will work out for him again. It does not.
Great defense.
Nice block. Worked out as a flawless block. I don't believe it was intentional. The duck.
Oh, another duck. He is reading him. Oh, with the block.
The defense on that, but gets checked with the knee. The problem is he has fatal blow now.
Yeah.
You could almost argue that the advantage is for Yakuza right now.
Scary to put that sword away, bruh. Oh, got the breakaway.
Yeah, he needs
Sub
to
armor.
Summon that to negate the threat of the hat. This is getting problematic.
He gets bar though.
Wake up down. I'm surprised it just wasn't wake up 4-3 again. This fella is so brave. Bring it. In a moment like that, when you got a guess for game, I understand the lack of hesitation is so important if you're a competitor. Poptart's willingness to just wake up buttons in situations that could get him killed is as successful as it is courageous.
Him, bro.
It's, I don't know. I think that fella just feels testosterone in a situation like that, and it just says, "Not again, not me." You must have thought I was somebody else.
Yes, Poptart does move on in the losers bracket. Good stuff to Yakuza.
Yeah, I mean, quite far to make it, and not a bad way to go. Obviously not preferable, but definitely notable.
Yeah, you know, it got to the top 8. Can't be mad about that. You'll see your face on that player card. But as we move up into the bracket, guys, these matches are going to get more and more intense.
No, I think we pretty much filled out all of our potential competitors for top 8. Looking at the thing, I'm not sure what we're being told. I can't see where the mouse is. If that's my hint as to what match is next. Might be Sooneo HoneyBee, assuming that schedules have worked out that way. I don't know how much time we're killing before we revisit winter finals. Oh, top 4 payout. And listen, if you'd like to help push that, exclamation point donate is there. If you guys want to put a little effort into supporting those pods. IllySilly versus Poptart going to be on next. All right, so we're just going to continue watching Poptart's journey. Perfect.
Okay, more Johnny.
You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoy that character. Whoever was in chat going, oh man, I got to watch Johnny again. I hope you were specifically in the mood to do that and you were memeing because you got more than enough footage of him today. Sound of business happening in the background. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, I got the invite.
And tell for excuse me, guys, if you don't mind. I have the world record speed run for going to the bathroom. I'm gonna take advantage of that real quick before we get this next match booted up. I will be right back.
Yeah, and then low key when he comes back, I gotta go too. Yeah, silly. You're fighting on stream. Poptart should be sending out the invites. Once again, guys, appreciate everyone tuning in to the stream. Another night of SRS, ShiraiRyuSunday. With me as your host, Blackout, the Aaron Black Goat, and we also got KevinMcolon here on the mic. If you guys ever want to show us some love, there. So in the chat, appreciate everyone staying by, staying tuned in. It's been a very interesting tournament, very fun commentating this tournament. Yeah, man. Just waiting for Illy to come in, get the show on the road.
And he's back. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, guys. Hands were washed. Hands were washed. I know because I'm like the Flash, you guys get concerned, but just because you can't go as fast as I can doesn't mean I'm dirty. It just means you're slow.
I need those reactions.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you guys can't up block, you know?
Sindel. Johnny Cage.
I will talk back to Ryoko, but Ryoko's in the mod
about my
club, so I'll let it go today. Vassal Lord versus High Caliber Warriors here.
Liu Kang could have found better than you.
Just what
Is Illy gonna make him look silly before his tart gets popped? I don't know.
Round one, fight.
I like it.
You know, and if you guys don't know what I said, just remember when all of you talk on Twitter like that, that's how it feels for us. Oh. No up, like I'm telling you, man, Sindel's gotta have one of the temperature-wise warmest jumpings in the league. That's a very specific part to try to hit a fellow with. Like, I think it's half the distraction so that you don't anti-air.
But it's like, goddamn.
You gotta hold all that to the face as a strategy.
Yo, so I just realized she just stole the Kung Lao cameo with that snap. She has Kung Lao already herself.
And Lao?
So, like, you know, unless you get a double O hat, I don't know what else you can get from that.
I mean, that'd be pretty bad. Ambush into ambush? Like, I'm actually gonna go into the lab and see how annoying that is. Lao is still Lao. I don't think we've really... Because if you could time like a Lao call out with her or something, that could be pretty devious. I don't think we've looked into that yet. Nice up block from
That would
Poptart.
be so devious, bro. Oh.
Oh my god, imagine if she manages to time you and actually
Feeling a little slow start here with Illy. Okay, we got to pick up off the anti-air. Oh, dropped it. That's the quick competitor reaction. When I see someone drop it, I'm like, oh shit, he dropped it.
So ends up having to hold the hat. Oh. Man, you see what I'm saying?
Don't worry, I'll get
Poptart
my
on wake up.
I'm gonna do it after this set.
You can go right now if you need. I can hold it down if you gotta go, bro. Zoning a distance. Trying to snipe with just up. There's no way that I actually just watched Poptart bring that entire thing back.
This guy is trending.
Final round. Fight.
Try to snap again. I don't know if Silly's just trying to show off at this point.
Yeah, try to up block again. That's the thing about the up block, because like it makes you up block for a certain amount of time. So when you see them up block and then you just go down right when the up block goes down, it's like you still get your offense.
Yeah.
Or it throws them off also.
So there's some level of having to figure out if you're dealing with a tap up block or hold up block kind of fellow, but sentiments
There's
similar.
the block.
Yeah, I'm just finding the stagger game with Johnny. Beautiful, and that's one of the things too.
This could be it.
I think that's it. He's not gonna have time yet.
Yeah, I think that's it. 950 also. That should be it.
We'll note if you're one of those competitors who's having problems dealing with Johnny Cage, specifically really good ones with strong stagger games. It's important to know that when you do decide to take your turn, because you're making the read that the Johnny's gonna stop, take your turn with an important button. They're already gonna stop.
Yeah.
You have to do something meaningful.
Right,
if you let them just drown you.
Sindel.
Yeah, please,
I'll
I'll
go
hold it
take
down.
my bathroom break real quick. Be right back.
Yeah, you heard that? It's not like fellow was taking his pants off before he even got in there. I felt like I heard a belt drop before he even left the room. Have you guys seen the PC exclusive Omni-Man skin? You talking about the same one that came in the Garrus pack? Because if you understand what I understand, then yes. Like, unfortunately, I did see it, yeah.
Johnny Cage. Kung Lao. Kung Lao. Target.
And NRS wants us to pay $10 for that.
Weren't you also flirting with my daughter?
Yes.
That's not the type of skin I think you get in Invasions mode. Using it right now is crazy.
Fight.
Right, here's the confirm from IllySilly. Johnny gonna have to be real cautious here. Oh, and beat her out of armor too. That's the nicest way to you melted a stick of butter for nothing. I wanted a story mode side mission. Yeah, what was the clue? Was the clue he's got an hourglass? Alright, IllySilly bringing it back. Off an unfortunate trade before.
Round 2. Fight.
Capital CBS's Omni-Man is crazy. Listen, I'm enjoying this, but I gotta be a little. I can't spend too much time on this interaction. Oh my god, I'm on stream. I can't even say. If anybody's watching this in the YouTube vlog later, look up PC Mod and you'll catch up. Bro, I'm telling you, Sid. If I can sound like, you know, polite with this and keep it, you know, copyright friendly. Sindel definitely just like has so many moves where she just gives you a whip, you know. Off of the projectile there, Jesus, IllySilly, you got somewhere to be?
Dang, I just got back. What the hell?
I was telling you. IllySilly did 2 splits and it was just 1 round each.
God damn. Darian Collins, what is good, my guy in the chat?
Listen, Darion's on some timing right now, so we gotta.
He's always on some time.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta let Darion.
Sindel. Johnny Cage. Kung Lao. Kung Lao.
With his, but everybody understands though. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we come together. You know, everybody on Twitter's like, we gotta come together as a community. The fact that we all know, we've had so much conversation without saying specific words on multiple topics at this point. That's what we are. That's how we use grassroots to bring this community back. Hold on, she's about to do it again. You see what I'm saying? That's whiff number 1. Oh, the no mix-up. We're just gonna jump away. I like it.
Oh, see, up block.
Making Garrett's B&Bs go crazy. It definitely, you know. It makes it. Oh, I'm stupid on the button. What is it? Is it forward 2? I think it's 4-2, right? It's 4-2.
Yo, damn, 1. You talking about those mods?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Those mods I saw on Twitter.
It is 4-2. Okay.
You're seeing some real backdrops.
Definitely woke up your third eye. If you guys needed more reasons. Oh, she snapped it out loud again.
Steals the cameo. Yep, steals the cameo. Don't need it though. Big damage. Oh my god. What was that air combo?
Oh, you haven't seen that one? They like that one.
Fight.
If they're not sure if it's gonna kill, but they think they might give them like the magic pistol, it's so good for just like splatting them at distance and then making them. They have to get through Lao hat and thing without, you know.
Good. Oh, that was good.
Alright, Lao coming out to save it. It's only gonna work for so long. Poptart in a real tough spot here.
God.
And maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, IllySilly is kind of running away with it.
Oh, not even the hard to blockable, just a meaty check.
Good.
Still possible, gonna continue to push the pressure. Oh, what a beautiful contest. He's not even old enough meter fast enough.
That might be it.
Play that round. Saw that you like the drop kick, decided to do it again. Oh, and you get a pressure setup off of that?
Sindel.
Alright, that was silly levels of ill. I get it.
Yeah. He's
I
looking,
know.
he's looking mighty different right now.
You didn't need my permission, but I now approve of the username. I now get it. I see how we might have ended up here. So that score is going to go in. 3-0 sweep for IllySilly. Big thanks to Poptart for the support. Losers semi-finals getting closer to getting stacked here. The result of Sooneo and HoneyBee will close that out. I'm assuming, and SRTB can confirm for me in the chat, that the strategy is going to be to lock it in for top 3 and then take it from there, is what I think we're doing. I'm just making a wild little guess. The strategy is the implication. Oh, now we're doing commentary callbacks? Shut the fuck up. This is how I like it. Waiting to see what happens with B. Yeah, I got it. His schedule's hard. He's having a kid.
Whoa, did you just tell me? Just tell me to shut the fuck up?
You were on the account? I thought it was Poseidon, my bad.
I'm not gonna say no. I would never say no because of the implication. I mean, where am I gonna go?
They don't understand, man. When Sindel got you in that hard to blockable, you could jump away, but you're not gonna.
Yeah,
you know?
you're not gonna.
Just the implication.
Where are you gonna go? Okay, so it looks like Bando just beat HoneyBee in Colo, so we're gonna get HoneyBee.
Sooneo.
Sooneo, yeah. So Sooneo, if you want to host and send the invitations. She's not gonna say no because of the invitations.
Oh, I like that we got bars too.
Yeah, we'll get that, and then we're gonna get winners finals with Unjust and GetReckedYo. Can Unjust break the 3-week record for the most ShiraiRyuSundays one in a row?
Was he on 3?
He's on 3. He's tied with Pulse. Yep, did it. It's crazy because like the last.
For Pulse's sake, I hope he doesn't, but he just might.
I don't know, because so the last 6 weeks, right? Pulse won 3 in a row, and then Unjust shut down the record and started and tied the record the last 3 weeks. And so now here he is in winners finals with the possibility to beat the record.
Just watching the bear.
Yeah. Watching the bear, dude. He's fucking watching Jeremy Allen fucking scream at all of his cooks.
I will say, Unjust, at some point I gotta watch that show too. At some point, I gotta just dial in and watch it. All right, but with that said, we're gonna get ready to 0.14 in a row. I believe it. You know what the problem is? 0.2. So when I hold Battle for the Realms tournaments, early on in that tournament series career, before I grew at all, when I was a very tiny boy streaming wise, I'm still tiny now, but you know what I mean. Mygo won like legitimately 8 of them in a row. So no one's ever gonna beat his record.
Yeah.
At least for MK11. You know, we'll start a new history with MK1, but back in MK11, he won 8 of my tournaments in a row. So that record was cooked for years. Nobody was gonna top that. And if they wanted to, they should have known me earlier. It's on them. Suneo's waiting for somebody to go AFK.
I went AFK. We should be good.
Yeah, I think you guys are good to go, Sooneo.
Chameleon, striker, Ying Fortress.
I never thought I'd meet the realm's creator.
Think of
Mike was over there farming. He was mauling, bro. And I think I might have the record for winning the most Tekken tournaments on my own thing because I just kept winning my own tournament. All right, interesting attempt at a trade.
I know.
I don't know if a faster. Yeah, I don't know if a faster. I have to look at this team too. It's a problem. I just haven't had. Well, I won't say I haven't had the time. That's a lot. I haven't had the discipline to sit there and go through it, but. I've heard from my reptile brethren, from fellows like Cosner. I think Silence, who also has like a pocket reptile now, that they think this is the best for reptile. I'm a little introduced to what this team can do, but obviously like HoneyBee probably laughs more than any of us. No punish.
Yeah, wow. At that range, he couldn't.
I'm pretty sure he could just. I think it's one of those awkward ones like Raiden, right, where people don't think they can punish him and they can. I'm pretty sure if he dashed up and pressed a button, he'd have enough time to like get it, especially having a 6-framer. I think he could just dash up and do a stand 1 to get something.
That's true.
Yo, what's going on, Kung Lao for life? Hope you're enjoying the show. Oh, we're just gonna jump over the reptile slide? No nipping at my toes with Death Roll?
The thing is, with when you guys get Katana fan lift, you can make that slide save.
ECO training? Gotta introduce me to the players. Flawless blocking. No, and then Suneo's punish game has been so like off today.
They really have.
It's been weird because he's like obviously his hands are so used to the rotation of like zoning. Oh, and he finally gets flawless block for that turn. I think that's the first time today he's got a flawless block on it.
HoneyBee is definitely up to par on that.
Yeah, we're gonna convert to the Razor Coping.
Shimmy.
Yeah, just does not let off the gas pedal.
God damn, his arm just damn.
Brutality.
He was not gonna
stop
stop pressing.
The first piece I saw was his arm coming off.
And it's a pain too because it's a really annoying button for Reptile specifically to deal with. He does not have a lot of options when Lu's in his face like that. If he can't get Lu to overextend, it gets really awkward.
Dang. Besides Sooneo not getting the punishes, he's still, still doing his thing.
I mean, the standard game plan is enough of a deterrent too. Reptile obviously doesn't have the worst kit for chasing somebody, but it's still uncomfortable when he's forced to do it. He definitely has a toolkit that seems more inclined to wanting you to follow him and deal with tools like his back 3, his 4-3 as you're trying to approach. So when you have a character that can flip that game plan on him, and force him to take risks to close the gap, then he ends up in awkward situations like that. I think Sooneo identified that very early on instead of taking advantage of it and not going to put that corner carry. Try some. The Jade Glow is going to help, but
dude, something is look. Okay, I've been noticing this. There's something weird about Chameleon when he gets glowed up or when he's like ice armored, all that stuff. When he throws out a force ball, the ice armor or the glow just goes away for a split second, but he still has it on.
So what'll happen is with that, right? It's the game will freak out with the animation because he's switching into the reptile form.
Right.
So they don't have it like animated where his actual Zeteran form will still also have glow on. So it just looks like he doesn't for a moment of time.
Dude, that shit actually killed me on an offline because that shit smoked me when I played against a reptile Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you still have your armor on, but it just went away, so I don't know if I can throw stars or not, you know?
Yeah, no, you just have to like mentally note that he has it until you visibly see it gone in his base form. It is a pain. I mean, it does limit him in other ways too. Like if he's running that Reptile Sub-Zero shell, like he can't have a combination of like ice armor on and then go for an invisibility setup, you know? It'd be pointless. You would see where he was anyway if it worked like that, but he's not allowed to do it. I think specifically just so they don't have to code it out of real. Like, yeah. So it's like he has to do one or the other if he wants to go for it. I don't imagine HoneyBee's gonna fight this battle 100% based on invisibility setup unless he gets big damage in the corner, and there's no reason for him not to.
Looking like a close battle here. Big jump.
Yeah, but this is kind of Sooneo.
Got him out of the corner, which is big.
If they have to box, if they're like, if they're sniffing each other's noses, it's basically in Lu's favor. That's why we're gonna have a hard time dealing with that.
Yeah.
And Lu is one of the few characters that can actually punish like his 1-1-4, so he can't even like not commit. So you'll notice, I think HoneyBee is aware enough of that. You'll see in this matchup, he's not gonna bother finishing 1-1 string into 1-1-4 the way you would against some other characters because Lu gets full combo punish off of that.
Insane. And now Sooneo got the strong comfort lead of being up 2-0.
Oh, he's just gonna get freakier. That's it. Like,
oh, for sure. There ain't nothing. He's not gonna do the same thing he did the last two sets. He's gonna be completely different, but still play that keep away game. He's sticking it with the chameleon. I don't blame him.
I'd meet the realm's creator.
Alright, let's see. HoneyBee's gonna have one more chance to adapt here. Keep in mind, this is again on loser's side. It's pretty far into it. So the winner of this goes into loser semi-finals when it attempts to try to tear through IllySilly, which is easier said than done, but it is the obstacle that's presented.
Yep. Try to fan lift.
Oh, this was fully believed. Covered it with the fourth ball too. I like that.
Oh, he tried to
convert. We had a couple limited options with Reptile in that interaction. Oh, I actually thought he was gonna have time for the jumping kick too.
Yeah, that down 4 went underneath the striker now. That was good.
I'll tell you, it's on that list. It's like the scorpion overhead. You can just throw it out. Oh, and she gets hit in the meantime. It's important to know, just in case it matters for anybody, that if Chameleon gets hit, it only pauses your cooldown, not relocation. Oh, that works independent of that. Yeah, this is gonna be guaranteed around here.
You ready?
Round 2. Fight.
That was my going to discuss this because I just you're never gonna get Sooneo to stop.
For real. Oh my god.
Oh man, went through all the extra for the full intended Jade Glow just to get sniped right out of it
and broke the armor.
Flawless round.
That was just flawless, yeah.
Why do you still fight?
You know what I'm saying, that boy? It's just, it's ridiculous. The striker needs the cover. Worked out to be almost a favorable trade for Sooneo. It definitely was still favorable for HoneyBee for the record, but it almost worked out to be favorable for Sooneo.
He just called striker at the right time, bro. He's not getting himself punished that easily.
Yeah, and it's also the fact that he's sparse with when he likes to do it. He has really good meter management in regards to his cameo for when he likes to come in. Oh. And it's problematic too because then you always fear the threat of striker, but you're not always necessarily dealing with it. So he gets that same kind of MK11 Jade Delia's dance mindset.
Nice armor.
So again, this is the problem. You got those long reach in normals, but when you got to chase, they become less effective. Oh, wasn't able to get the pickup.
Yeah, it wasn't able to.
And you have to spin break the out off the bar. If you don't,
another. And
the anti-airs. Okay,
oh,
Sooneo.
God. That was
Okay, Sooneo.
I was hoping he would do the IllySilly tech to get to do like a one button into fatal to get through the striker names, but wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, some attempts were made.
And we're gonna send him out into outer space.
Yeah, I don't know if he didn't bag him because he had to scratch his nose or something. He didn't have time, but
Fatality.
now you guys know how they make kill smoothies. There's gonna be that set down packed. So per the update before, we should be making a return to the winner side of the bracket here. Unjust versus GetReckedYo going on. So Unjust, if you can hear me, pause your show. You got a match to play, my man. Sorry to catch you at a bad time, Unjust, but like you keep winning, so. Yes, Chef is crazy. Fortunately, you got to turn off the bear and fight this bear. Third time we played in tourney.
The third time I played.
Can I ask Sooneo politely how that's gone? Without instigating.
It's not gonna be a polite answer.
Well, I'm asking politely. He knocked me out of Kyle. All right, so you got him back here.
Okay, so you guys been back and forth. Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself because there's not copyright free music playing outside my apartment. I don't know why. Never mind, they turned it down. They turned it down. Right, we hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Again, while we kill some time and get these invites set up, which are mostly done already, don't forget that if you'd like to donate to the pod, again, ! Donate is going to be there, the YouTube channel. Whoever just did it, remember, you could pin the message now. Pin it now. The ShiraiRyuTV YouTube channel is also easily accessible if you'd like to keep up with this action after the show. Okay, head over there and show the boys some love as they continue to post VODs. If you ran away for a little bit and you needed some time to get back into the mix, ShiraiRyuTV, well, at ShiraiRyuTV 420, if we're being technical, on YouTube is where you'd find all of that. Now available on both Android and iOS devices. The mobile game Erupt, available on both platforms. It's going to be RRRUPT. For a small price of $2.99. I know. Well, on the Google Play Store for free. I think I saw it on iOS for $3. But different marketplaces, they got it. Listen, $2.99 is practically free. So I might as well have just said the same thing.
I have encountered few men like you.
Okay.
It's called perfection.
We got a Tanya Goro.
Listen, so... Oh, and HoneyBee with the rate of 207 viewers.
Oh,
so we got to do all the marketing again. Guys, how about we get at least 10 of you to sub over to the ShiraiRyuTV YouTube channel? Oh, we got it going. What's going on, everybody from over there? Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Welcome to ShiraiRyuSunday.
Yes, welcome to
a tournament series,
Sundays,
which I'm sure you're aware of, but if you've yet to do so, it's available every Sunday. $250 pot minimum every Sunday. Provided by the boys at ShiraiRyuTV. Also, big shout outs to Damascus Gaming for helping provide those spots. My name's Kevin. I'm joined on the mic by Blackout, and we are watching TheMightyUnjust take on GetReckedYo with the same strategy, mind you, Blackout, that TheMightyUnjust used to beat GetReckedYo the last time they played. I watched this personally. He just dialed into something with Tanya Goro to shut down GetReckedYo's Johnny Cage, and so far, they're going to be just as effective.
Yeah, that Tanya is really good. That mid is going to check you really good. Probably too good. But it's safe. I think it's like -6 for that fan toss.
But I don't remember offhand, so I always try to remember. I know it's awkward, but I think it's -7. But usually the distance that you get hit with it is like you're not really gonna get that punishing. Oh, nice on the up block there.
That is a restand right there. Yes, sir. Oh, the Goro missed.
There was an up block there too that he tried to bait, just didn't, you know, couldn't get down on, couldn't get his boost to the ground fast enough to get that throw punish.
Final round. Fight.
But I mean, it was successful in killing him. It doesn't matter, you know. Oh, big overextend, manages to duck Goro.
Missing.
I will note, I think it's really important in this matchup too, if you're fighting a team that uses Goro in that way, if you've got the opportunity to kind of down one jab him before he exits, his cooldown is already so ridiculous, adding that little bit of extra really helps.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, his cooldown, he's not getting that shit back for a while.
And look at Unjust, as we speak about it, operating without it at the moment. I mean, Scar, they're bangers, you know. You know, fucks with it a little bit. Yeah, you actually can't get away with it.
Might be it.
Yeah, and it is. Yeah, Unjust. Again, we're fighting on winner's side. Both of these competitors are locked in for top 3 in some facet. Ideally, here you're fighting for the better advantage in grand finals, and Unjust one step closer to getting that. Cooking them up a little bit, yes, chef. Okay, I mean, like well, you got to talk to whoever's running the music, and not me. I'm watching Tanya do forward 2 and they're saying she's doing forward 2. That's my job. That's all I got.
Tanya.
Also, what's going on, Reptile? I'm a Reptile player myself, so I off rip assume that we'll be best friends.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I try to pick up Tanya as like a secondary, so I try to figure out all the tech and stuff. But literally, Tanya has the same game plan. You just abuse that mid and armor when you feel like it.
Oh yeah. She's very Kung Laoyi in that regard. With the benefit of having a bit more range, a bit less mix.
A lot more range.
A lot, to be fair, yeah. It's
a lot more range.
I mean, stand 3 hits at like default range, and default range is pretty much 3/4 of the screen in this game. Now, anytime she has got that buff on, you've got to be concerned about getting clipped that distance. It turns into full conversion, and if not, she's got different layers of mind games off rip.
Right. Especially with the teleport, yeah.
She's really good in zoning wars too, because remember, she's got that amplified projectile that will tear through anything else it hits on the way to the opponent. A character like Lu has the same thing, but if Lu, let's say, goes for something like that, his 800 hitting projectile, and as a Tanya player, you've already cooked up your amplified, will tear right through, snipe him out of the sky. Crumple if you go for the air version.
Now, I could be mistaken. I think GetReckedYo makes a character switch. He was on Johnny, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You got the Liu Kang switch.
You're trying to look at the range on that forward too. It's so problematic. You got to keep in mind too, if the defensive player, right, the one who's not Tanya, dealing with her strings is also not on the money with flawless blocking, 4-2-1-1 consistency, the amount of chip they take over time throughout the bout really adds up to beautiful anti-air in response to that family.
Great anti-air. Block, full punish.
The same combo again. Relatively easy on the execution, stronger ender. And again, immediately starts managing that distance. In the corner, that's free,
yeah. You can get that in the corner.
You can also get it at full range. So if you hit them practically full screen with that drill kick, you can anywhere on screen pick up. But it's going to be the easiest to do against the
Bro, that was 37% meterless.
For what? You know what I mean? For what?
Holy crap.
Oh no!
Well, controller again? Take it!
This is, listen, Unjust, after today...
Okay, I respect it, but...
You've won 3 of these tournaments in a row, and those pots have been 250 minimum, so I know you've gotten close to a K in tournament earnings over time. Buy the solution of whatever's happening.
Look, here's the ice is. Someone's controller died, especially in the caliber of MightyUnjust, who's already won plenty of tournaments. Already should have a good amount of stash. I'm taking that. Are you kidding me? I mean, all respect to GetReckedYo. I know he ran through a couple amount of tournaments too, but man, I'm taking that. Nice grab. straight into the mid.
Clock down again. And it's the same way that it went last time. Get Wrecked just didn't seem to have. We could get close in some situations, but just didn't seem to have an answer that could consistently shut down Unjust with this team. And if Get Wrecked goes onto the loser's side, manages to come back up to grand finals, if this is how this set is going to play out, he's really going to need to work out some answer by the time he returns, or we'll probably just watch this again.
Yes, for sure.
Tanya, protector of Earth.
He's going to stick it out with Lou.
Kung Lao. Korra. The T-House.
And Scar still arguing with Skash over music.
For your order.
Fine enough, I guess. You know, like,
Aren't specific.
Round 1. Fight.
Damn, respect. Okay. Thought he was gonna pick that up off the floor for it. Back to the mid. Oh, nice stuff.
alright, tries to edge it back. Interesting trade. That's the thing you gotta keep in mind too with this matchup is one of the other answers that Tanya has too is she's got a down back forward that pretty much just floats over Lao Hat. So she can decide to kind of neutral skip if you don't. Yeah, she can kind of neutral skip by just doing her down back forward to get over and then just covering it with Goro to get in.
The pass guide. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, Red takes that round. See if you can make the comeback. There's been a lot of 2-0s in this tournament and people trying to make that comeback.
Yeah. Oh, and another notable thing too, if she does her amplified air projectile, she can actually basically shoot and disable Lao Hat. I don't know if that still functions the same way after a couple of patches, but I've known it to operate that way for a while.
Yeah, so
To add distance if you summon Lao Hat, she can basically just shoot it and land and it's not a thing anymore.
make the read. Wow, what a conversion.
Oh, and that timing.
Is he gonna spend it? No? Set up. Goro.
Yo, was looking for something slick. Got caught up and a little too preemptive he is there. Yeah, Unjust is gonna take that easy.
Some lives are
I think, and being, if I'm allowed to be hypercritical, I think the only better thing Unjust could have did there was did forward 2 straight into down back 4 just to get the corner carry. Well, like, you're just gonna take the punish you're gonna get. I'm not stressing it that hard.
Yeah.
If you guys are, you know, in a moment where you want to know, he's gonna pay the price for it too. Nice throw to reverse the situation. And you gotta remember, don't let Tanya land a hit in the corner, never mind. We don't want to think about it.
No, that was nice. I would've got it. Nice. Just a come out combo.
Gonna break her immediately. And now basically already took the damn
kind of got the
thing,
position.
so.
Yeah, now you got the potential to just turn them out.
I mean, the problem is with that buff on, one good stand 3 makes this very problematic because that's full confirmance of fatal if you can find it. And now just whittling down with his throw mine games. It's going to be Mitch. No, we're going to back up again. Ooh. Oh, finds it. That's going to be it.
GG's.
Yeah, just in case the down back 4 wasn't going to do enough of a scale, and we'll just spend it on the fatal and make it super safe. And Unjust now. Got asked a couple of times by the ShiraiRyu TV host how much potential he has to break Pulse's record and go for the 4-peat. He's one step closer to doing that.
Yes, sir. The 13th time ESL champ is ready to put himself back on top.
You know, you got enough space for virtual medals on that shelf?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, Unjust, but if it was me, I would take that. Like, sorry, not sorry, but I will take that.
Yeah, I'll say you're saying my bad to me. It's not affecting us. Say my bad to you, you know? Oh god, you guys are so annoying. Now you're gonna put the Cammy thing up on screen so Scar can shut up? Yeah, I think I'm not slick on the subconscious. Like, I noticed. If somebody can report Illy's PSN to Sooneo, I forget what it is specifically. I don't know if it's just Illy_Silly.
I don't think it's no underscore, it's just IllySilly.
Alright, perfect. So we'll get that underway shortly to start pushing forward, lose the semifinals. Then we'll have our top 3 participants locked in. We know in some order it's Unjust and Get Wrecked, but who is going to be the third member to get included in that mix?
We will soon find out. This has been a great tournament so far today.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Enjoying every single match. Lots of 2-0s, people trying to make the comeback. Lots of interesting tech. But it seems like we're getting the same top 4, top 3 people that we usually see a lot in most of these tournaments.
I mean, listen, the goal as a competitor is always to chase after that consistency. Yeah, you not only want to progressively get better, right? And it's kind of like goals you progressively chase as you improve. First, you want to not go 0-2 in every bracket when you're new. Then you start then you get stuck where I'm at. Then you become one of those 2-2 demons, 3-2 demons. Then you want to start breaking into top 16s. Then you start breaking into top 8s. Then you just start winning everything. Then you get to the point where MightyUnjust is at, which is like, how many times can I take this thing?
Right.
This has been 4 Sundays in a row dedicated to. And Mr. Aquaman with the raid.
Yo, big Aquaman with the raid.
What is going on, Mr. Aquaman?
Shao has fermented much.
Hope you enjoyed your stream. Hope everybody who's coming in from Kahlo has been entertained with the results of that competition and is in the mood to watch some more as we put on quite a barn burner view tonight. Sooneo taking on IllySilly. Look to this top 8, but this is the battle that will lock one of them into top 3. This is the fight to get into the money. Is this winner takes all? No, I think payout gets split between top 4. And however that works. And if you guys would like to add to it, you can use the exclamation point donate in the chat. Try to contribute to that.
Oh, what a combo.
If you're sitting on a Twitch Prime sub, you can spend that on the channel. That money in its own way will go towards that.
Plus,
a big thank you to Not Gash, Poseidon, Silver, Sandbag, and Damascus Gaming, the entire ShiraiRyuSunday team for putting this on every Sunday for competitors. If you guys are ever home on a Sunday night, you've got nothing else to do, and you've got that itching for competition, this is where you want to be. And Abyss! And Abyss. I forget. Sorry.
Oh, he spins it.
Oh no, not Kang again.
Get that light feed.
Not my man Kang again. Hey, listen, my 6'19" buddy. Find some chair that somehow physically can contain you. And lean back and enjoy the show if you can do that without sticking your head and toes out of separate windows in the house.
My man using C's instead of B's, where B's supposed to be. I'm like, are you gang affiliated? I don't know.
No, I'm gonna say, and because I like my health, I'm not gonna comment on it. I'm gonna notice it, and I'm gonna read it. And I'm gonna sit in my nice, comfortable, warm apartment and in my fuzzy socks and watch FK.
Oh, he gets cuffed. Oh no.
And IllySilly. I don't know. IllySilly, I feel like has been starting to intentionally try to steal cameos. And I will note there's not a lot of Citadels brave enough to go for it. I mean, obviously with the Sub-Zero show, the snap is just something you want to do on the regular anyway. He gives you free opportunities for it. And the ability to keep covering yourself in that ice armor is beneficial. Another cop bob.
Oh my goodness.
Also, while we have a new influx of viewers, if you guys are big YouTube fans and you'd like more opportunities to watch this content, make sure to head over to that link and sub to the ShiraiRyu TV channel. If you're just always looking for more opportunities to watch competitive play, you'll find them there in VOD form after the streams are done, plus highlight matches if you'd like to skip through all of the BS and just get straight to the action. They upload pretty consistently if you'd like to see some of that yourself. They upload pretty close to daily, you know, with a couple of spots here and there in between. Make sure to head over there and hit that button if you're looking for more YouTube content. With that said, Sooneo managing to tear away with that first game on the board in spite of the sub armor and the increased ability to spam it out thanks to Sindel's snap. Is still mauling here and trying to get himself into that third place spot for the money. Of course, this is different because this is a top 4 payout. Technically, all of our competitors are in the money, but you're now essentially fighting to double those earnings every single match you can take. And that pressure is mostly going to fall on these two.
Tento, my guy.
What is going on, King?
What is good, Tento, in the chat? Tento, I'm trying to be like you, get into this commentating thing, man. Yeah, bear with me, you know?
We got tired. I feel that, Skash. I uploaded daily for like 2 weeks and I got tired. And now I do it like every other day to every other 2 days. You know, you start relaxing a little bit and you realize you still get the views and then you kind of chill, you know? That's in Delphi with Future. I promise you, XSplit, if you spend more time watching IllySilly, Illy's a fucking demon. Don't let Sooneo crown his stuff with zoning fool you.
Do not know how this matchup feels, but we got the down poke backdash game.
Well, I think so. So Katana's always gonna have the benefit of like there is a rare amount of characters in the cast that can actually contest with her zoning game plan. And you'll notice too that the second, like, how aware Sooneo is of that. Thanks to the pro comp rule, because IllySilly switched characters, Sooneo did opt to switch cameos and went over.
Right, he switched cameos. Yeah.
This gives him a couple of things. That means he has the potential to pick up off of low fireball with Motaro. He can always manage his distance, and of course the shield reflect is going to be like very important.
Oh, that was
what
big.
a call out!
That's so much range. Holy crap.
No, she's got. There's some characters in the game that have fatal blows that are better kitted to challenge things like that. Katana's definitely on the list of like one of the top 3.
Wow.
It goes so far. If she calls anything out, it will hit. Kenshi's is kind of similar, right? Like you gotta be careful with the timing with him. For her to go so far, it's so active. At farther distances, you're not really gonna get a punish on her. It has to push back even if you do block it. It's really good. So this is a big difference maker too. You got to keep in mind, like, as much as these down back 3s are going off, if one of those gets amplified and it connects, IllySilly will get access to just projectile combos with Katana. That can hit for like, I think upwards of like 28%.
He's trying to use Scorpion as like a. He's trying to use Scorpion as more like a projectile shield.
Oh, yeah, look at that! Almost had time. Sooneo still being this is the problem with engaging Sooneo in a zoning war. Also, I said Sooneo, which is so gas. Let's start doing that.
Hey, you know what? He did have that nickname in MK11.
Now every time to bring it back. It's called for fallacy. I think one of the important things to know with competitors like this too is that whenever there seems to be a very, very clear counter strategy to their character, even though it doesn't mean don't opt for it, you got to be careful because you have to understand that Sooneo, with how successful he is as a competitor, he's definitely dealt with it before. So it's not going to be the first time that somebody's decided to try to beat him at his own game with his own. Oh, my man with the happy feet.
We snapping him again? Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is his wife. I'm watching domestic violence right now.
This is bad, bro.
Of all the gore and violence that happens in this game, what I'm not gonna do is sit here and support domestic violence.
Hey, this is why I tell you guys, I did this as a young age. Just don't get married. Don't do this to your wife, okay? Don't get married, okay?
Listen, if you have a partner to some
Not at a young
capacity, my
age.
recommendation would be no matter how upset they get you, it's never okay to open a portal to a black hole, grab them by the throat, fly them out there, and toss them into it. I would keep that off the list of ways to solve arguments.
Keeper of five.
I've said a lot of things to my wife. I've
man
never
said
opened a
free
portal.
99.
Kitana.
Honestly, I think I would like today to start I'm going to start Sooneo note. I'm going to start doing this when I start events again, and you know, you have the time to want to enter them. Starting today, every time Suneo's teabagging, I'm just going to start playing classical music.
I like it.
Just the whole time through the whole fatality and everything, and that music's going to keep
You
going
know what? I
until
feel
he
like
gets
it
beat.
just fits him too.
Yeah, every time he gets beat, then
It
I'm going to
just
shut the
fits him,
music
too.
off and go back to normal music. But just think of Sooneo gameplay and then just picture
There you
flight,
go.
like imagine Flight of the Bumblebee in your head, you know? Oh, we hit the 2.6K? Hold on, I'm gonna refresh the Twitch channel. I can't see chat for 2 seconds. I don't see the number move. Yeah!
Yeah, he's using
Now here's my question, everybody. Is the YouTube channel doing the same thing? Has that number moved? It's still saying 2.17K and I don't like it. We've got over 250 people in here. 2 points. I only need 10 of you to sub minimum to move that number to 2.18K.
Oh,
Let's get to work.
ready. Oh, that's a mix? Or was it just safe? He just wasn't ready.
I looked away doing my phone stuff, so I missed it, but whatever it was clearly devious. Oh no, here we go. No, the telephone. No, you said just listen to it in your head.
Round two. Fight.
You're telling me he didn't hear Bach in E minor the second he summoned Motaro? And the Crone himself with the 5 gifted subs. Ooh, somebody saw the sub goal and said I got it.
Appreciate subs.
And put us over from 3 out of 7 to this should now be 8 out of 7 because I've done math in elementary school and I think that I could do, you know?
No, not the too bad. Sooneo, you little demon. That's a punish.
Oh, that's
this
yeah,
might
free punish.
be
So bad.
what Sooneo said in the chat, a free 99.
Finish her.
Problematic. Oh, and he got the dream taunt.
Oh, and then
And you got the dream taunt on top of that.
Dude, it's toxic. Alright, so let everyone know, Sooneo, right now, he is the most toxic one right now at MP1.
No, I mean, there's definitely some more. He's on the list of people you gotta point to, you know? But I don't even think I could label him as the ultimate. Just because of the difference of intent. Alright, Sooneo, I hope that momentum carries on
Get
forward.
danced on.
If you get, well,
Get danced on instead of teabag, that's definitely ultimate toxicity.
oh no, for sure. But I think the bigger problem is when you lose and you see that like mic icon turn on, you know? He's not there. He could be there. He's not there.
He's not there. He just turns it on.
He'll type it out,
say
but
something, you know?
he'll type it out. But there's some fellas that
Turns
turn
it
the
on
mics
just to
on, and
make
that's when they
sure,
get
like,
scary.
are you gonna say something? Oh my gosh, Sooneo, relax. Get it.
Suneo's now gonna have to take another chance off of this momentum. He's got to face the man, the myth, and the legend that knocked him from winter semifinals down into this position. So he's got an attempt at a run back here between versus GetReckedYo. As we get that set up for everybody, we've got 2 sets left on the docket tonight. As much as we love high-level competitive action, it can only go on for so long. So you've got 2 more opportunities to take in as much information as you can if you'd like to be one of the featured competitors in this top 16 bracket next Sunday. We've got Sooneo versus GetRecked, and then the winner of that set taking on the Mighty Unjust and trying to shut down his 4 streak. And the thing is, as nice of a guy as the Mighty Unjust is, I promise you, he's going to be in there fighting deviously because not only does he want a larger portion of that pot, but I definitely know the way the goons operate. He would love nothing more than to tell Pulse I did it 4 times for the rest of the year. So you will be fighting him at it.
Chat and be like, wait, how many tournaments did you win? Wait,
Yo,
how
you
many
did 3?
tournaments
Oh, I did it 4 times. Did you even enter? I don't remember you being there. The PC boys need it. Where Danny. Yeah, because what do you guys have? You guys just have like. I think the only PC event that I know about really consistently is Big Brain God, right? Run stuff, and then maybe like
God,
Super Andretti.
Rips Arena.
Oh yeah,
Rips. Arena, I think does some PC stuff.
So BBG, Rips, and then potentially Andretti, and I don't even know if he's still running stuff. I would need an update on that. Maybe 1 or 2 things.
It saddened me to see your marriage end.
Yeah, just those 3.
Me too, Liu Kang.
We'll see. I was looking into the potential of
Hey,
getting a
even
PC
Liu
copy
Kang,
for that crow.
even Liu Kang knows, man. Do not get married. Don't get married, guys.
Try to give him a heads up. Listen, Cage already. If you guys play the story, you already know. Cage and women is definitely a thing. My boy John Carlton had to lost $3 million on Sento and probably more in the divorce. You know, like I think giving Kechi Sento was a lesser loss than whatever. I don't remember what the girl's name was, Carla, whatever she got. You thought Sento her? Oh. Why you think this fella's at the top of the meta? He's got to take that anger out on somebody.
Wait, whoa. Did that look like it was a combo?
I didn't see, but I don't believe he could combo off of that. She is insanely plus.
I don't think so.
So I wouldn't sleep on the idea, but I think it was just she's so plus that Sooneo wasn't blocking the guy hit, maybe.
Yeah, I could be wrong. It looked like he combo off of it, but he wasn't ready. Neither one of
I
them
mean, listen,
ready.
you know how it is too when you compete. If it looks like that, it probably felt like that for Sooneo too, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, beautiful tech here. And now we get disrespect.
Look at that shit. Bro, that shit is busted.
I mean, it's about as good as like the Cabal OS was. Like, you get less for it, but just that not having to fear
it's
it.
like whether a block on hit, it's still a good advantage for you.
I think GetReckedYo looking for the stage in here.
Like, honestly, if I was him, I would just be using Shadow Kick all day when I get Katana.
Oh no, I mean, listen. If he was him, he'd be doing the same thing because he practically is. Like 9 times out of 10, if Katana's in rotation, he's looking for Shadow Kick. They'll have her soon enough. We'll see if it holds true. No, he decided to spend it on the projectile. He's gonna need a bit. Grenades.
No, it's not gonna work. Cameo. Yeah.
Remember your suggestion before. Don't forget, wasn't that actually on this exact stage too? Didn't they play it exactly in Shang Tsung's laboratory where Sooneo stared at him and jumped up? And
It might have been. This is the true run back right here. Same stage and everything. We'll try to anti-air, but that Johnny
there's
jump.
one character I wouldn't recommend it against. Who's on that list? We're silent because we also don't know what's going to happen. Oh!
The striker coverage. Saving his ass.
Right back into zoning.
34%.
And look at that, Jade Go immediately. It's so problematic that
Oh, he's back into that toxic shit.
It's so problematic for the glowed user that
hit advantage. Hit advantage into fucking glow kick.
I went to the cop bob. Oh. Yes. All right.
Oh, that was nice.
He learned from last time. We're moonwalking again. Sooneo starting to feel
now I feel like this is just a form of trying to get into his head.
I do definitely think that's a piece of the puzzle. Like, he would do it. Like, if Sooneo beat me in bracket, he would do this. And we already know it would go like that. You just have his fun with it. But I do think there's a portion of that where it's like, if it's going to upset you, because Sooneo has the temperament where if you do it back to him, it's not going to upset him.
No.
So there is a mental advantage. I used to tout back in the day when I started earlier in MK11 when TGC was kind of like forming in its earlier base. I used to give advice to competitors where I was like, if you know you're fighting somebody who gets mentally frustrated, sometimes fight them like they fucking like. Yeah, I'm gonna slip one curse out for lack of a better term. I'm like, fight them like they're pussy, and when they get mad and they start making mistakes, beat them. Yeah. As long as you're not toxic to them in chat, you didn't do anything mean. Oh, I think we got the no AFK Blackout. Suneo's looking for the smoke too.
Tremor, strike.
Suneo's gonna hit you with 15 down twos and then call you ass. I already see it coming.
I see it too.
Yeah, it's like we already know.
And her own queen, Rico.
Round 1, fight.
You know what, Sooneo? I did this on purpose to slow you down.
Let's see how that momentum is now.
Look at you, you can't get in jumping combos. What's wrong with you?
You battle the god.
Yeah, my commentary like thing almost slipped in. I was almost like, man, you getting more.
Look at you, using highs. What's wrong with you? Alright, you got your practice combos.
Alright, now that he's done with his hand warmers.
Alright, bear with me, guys. You know, I'm not used to trying to go AFK all the time. I'm a competitor, so it's my first time commentating.
So I said, I'm here for the smoke, just not right now.
Yeah, I'm on a chill day, bro. Not competing today. Y'all might see me tomorrow competing. Maybe the next day. Or I might do more commentating. You know.
Oh, for sure you will. Wait until my events come back up, for sure you will.
It saddened me to see your marriage end.
Oh, yeah.
Me too, Liu Kang.
There we go. Don't get married.
Listen, guys, if Blackout has one takeaway for you tonight. Don't worry about the prize pool. Don't worry about the results. Just heed his warning. Oh, beautiful ship guard there. And of course, that's going to be the better answer, right? Like, we keep seeing the consequence of trying to anti-air Johnny. Definitely getting him to overextend is going to be better. Sooneo has just entered a different stratosphere right now. Did he summon... How did he summon Striker and nothing happened?
Yeah, he tried to handcuff
okay.
him.
I was like, why did my man just T-pose on him in mid-screen?
Look at that.
Oh, look, and that's it because he couldn't resist the air to anti-air. Oh, I was gonna say that I was just about to note that he's on Chameleon too. He could try for it, but I thought, yeah, Sooneo would just push the pace anyway. You can't take the chip. Nice dodge.
Last point.
Beautiful timing on the parry. Safe jump setup, nice.
Bro, every hit
He just doesn't miss.
He is armoring
He
through
just
him.
doesn't miss.
He doesn't care. He's like, oh, you down one? Bet. I'm getting my turn back.
I mean, look what it leads into for him.
Ooh, he tried to do down one ball roll.
Is that glaive gonna connect? That's gonna get the rest of the damage. Yeah, I don't know if he went for like a crossover combo for positioning and missed it by a hair, and that's why he didn't press left it.
It still worked out for him. Ball roll.
The
Holy
fact
converts.
From there.
Okay, nice. Get the mix.
All right, fell on the fuzzy there.
Oh my god. Those whips are crazy.
Beautiful timing there. Soon you're going to want to hold on to this momentum as long as you can, if you can. Beautiful with the punish.
First time he finally reads that he down pokes.
Oh, he dropped a little bit at the end of the
blocks afterwards.
No shot.
Brutality.
That actually could have gone so horribly for him, and he still managed to find a way to not only finesse it, but still be the classic level of Sooneo disrespect.
I actually fell back.
Yeah, Turkey, I have the same reaction.
So hard, bro.
Oh, Blackout, you did not AFK again?
I did.
Okay.
Maybe on AFK.
No, but they were saying in the chat, so I don't know if they saw something. Oh, did you guys ruin it for it? Okay.
No, they scared me because it was like
Sooneo is talking
AFK, so I
his
got up and
trash.
just quickly did it, but I accidentally on AFK.
Sooneo immediately in chat. At GetRecked, do you notice I keep doing... Did you notice I noticed you keep doing it?
I was noticing that.
It's not working anymore.
Sooneo, I was noticing that from the first set. Every single down 1-0 hit, he just kept armoring. I'm sorry to, you know, spread that out, but, you know, that he was doing that. So one time you hit it, and, you know, made you win.
And notice how even that comment too, if you're Get Wrecked, is still like a pseudo mind game from Sooneo too. If you don't know if like he's going to keep holding it and you should adjust, or he's hoping that you do that so that he doesn't have to deal with it anymore.
Knowing Get Wrecked though, he probably still gonna do it when he has the chance.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you still have to be willing to is a problem, right? Like that's kind of circles us back to like earlier in the stream where we were talking about Unjust with the throw game even though he kept getting ducked on. If you just stop doing it completely, you take away a whole element of the game. You can't take that risk. Yeah, if he was dead the second his boots left the floor.
Round 2, fight.
And the pickup.
Caught him out of the float. That's what's crazy.
Nice patience. And man, is Chameleon on the way out.
Yeah. You want to be able to use him for a while.
Striker adjustment.
Yeah, this has just been all Suneo's game.
Get wrecked out getting a little tight at distance too. No striker that time to protect it.
So you can get something out of this.
Bounce off the wake up. And now he gets the pressure to him where Striker just continues to add to the chips. They didn't fall for the bait, jump away. No, missed time. Oh! Still was able to.
Oh, no punish. That's kind of hard to punish, I'm not gonna lie.
Brutality.
Well, if you're not, Sooneo was a little too close where it makes it awkward. He went for my general answer to it too, though, which is if they just flash in your face, just jump away. Their only way that they can not commit now is to either just go for the full punch, which you won't be in the distance of, or wave dash out, and once they wave dash, just punish them for doing that.
Right. Sooneo was in the right, made the right read, and now he is in that. It's grand finals, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be grand finals. Loser side for Sooneo, winner side for the TheMightyUnjust. So not an impossible hill to climb for him here, but a difficult one at that. He's got to not only beat the TheMightyUnjust, who's been on a full tear with no losses for the entire bracket, but he's got to be the only man that is able to do it, and he's got to do it twice. And all Unjust has to do is divert enough of his attention off of the bear to try to go for his 4th consecutive ShiraiRyuSunday's victory.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, Sooneo. People just like to get throw combos though with Liu Kang, so they're like, oh, I want to use Liu or Mataro. But I do think Striker is just the best cameo. You just do so much unsafe shit in this Striker cameo.
Link to SoundCloud is crazy.
Imagine hearing Sooneo rap.
I can't. I actually don't want to. I just think this man can do a lot of things. I just don't think it's in the list of things I'd like to see him do. I feel like if I could be absolved of the responsibility of having to entertain the thought of hip hop Sooneo, I'll take it. Alright, but it's grand finals time, ladies and gentlemen.
I like to hear that, Sooneo. Bandinos is also my favorite player.
Just still on the Tiny from the last pick. I don't imagine he'll go for it for this matchup, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does play it against Get Wrecked. But no, he's gonna try to just take care of Sooneo with all reliable.
You set things up so I'd fight Johnny for Sento.
I wanted you to miss. The fight was your decision.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, and the action begins. Of course, this Kenshi shell is going to be the best one as far as Kenshi's attempt to deal with this version of Sooneo. Use the Sub-Zero armor to protect, and when you land the hit the way that Unjust has, just drown him in his game plan. And I think honestly, if you're Unjust, keep it as safe as possible. This whole situation against Sooneo is all about minimizing risk.
Oh, wait. It looked like that combo. Wow, I just did it on wake up.
Alright, first round clear through pretty easy. Oh, Blackout, they're checking in if you AFK. I'm not saying you have or haven't. Yeah.
Hey. It's all good. This is my daughter, my girl walked in, so kind of get things settled.
I feel. Calls it out. Beautiful. Gonna get an easy punish here. And the revival of Sento is going to provide the opportunity for enough damage to kill. Unjust first one on the board. Brutality. Just watched 7 episodes about them carving up meat in the back. Decides to do the same in game. Remember, knuckles down so you don't hit your fingers, guys. Blue hat to split. All right, Fetus. Boo. Boo.
Protector of Earth Realm.
Hold on.
He was watching me, now he's beating it. It's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, it's mad crazy. You guys are crazy in the chat.
No, Sooneo immediately? We're just getting handed over? The 4P?
Treasure chamber.
Suneo's about to be like, oh no, my controller messed up too. Wow. Now I'm about to mop. Right, say less. Let's see it. Back dash. Immediately off rip.
Back in action.
He promised he's gonna mop. Let's see how quick he can. They do that in kitchens too. The chef versus the custodian. Almost was brave enough to duck
underneath. We are back in the center.
And only against this Liu Kang player like Sooneo would I told how brave it is to duck on back.
God, the pickup.
Oh, manages to return the favor there.
Okay, hold up. Back poke.
Okay, nice with the down 2 punish.
Oh, that's a good trade on his side.
And it's just gonna armor through.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, Sooneo shutting it down. The longer you can go without having to deal with Sento, the better. It's got a lot of resources for that. And Unjust just standing there again and shooting.
Time to ice armor out. Yeah. Oh. Broke the armor. 4-4.
Sooneo doing a good job of whittling away with his game plan here. Manages to catch him a couple of times again. Beautiful anti-air. Took the chance, dealt with the consequences.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, interesting trade. Just walks up and throws. Courage!
Been a little crazy up close battle.
Oh, try to play with the stagger and still it's just like read my palm if you're so smart. And just raw sentinels. Oh my god.
Out.
Oh no. He woke up just in time to get back into the party. Hold on.
Smart armor. I like that. Striker coverage. Striker coverage? No, he didn't have it. Missed the counter.
Oh my god, bro. Sentinel did
Striker
not get
coverage.
to include himself in that party for a minute. That's gonna be more than enough. Yeah. Alright, Unjust up 2 on the board. Don't worry guys, Sooneo's still about to mop. He just wanted to make it more entertaining. A reverse 3-0 would make him more popular than a straight sweep, you know? You guys don't understand content.
I will give Sooneo the utmost respect if he can pull this reverse 3-0.
Listen, I've got faith in him.
I won't send him any hate mails or anything when he zones me out or anything anymore. Just, I want to see this happen.
Keeper of time.
All right, guys, who's your money on?
Kenshi.
He's a hair away from getting 4 in a row.
Striker.
All in all, guys, this has been a great tournament. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We are at 220 viewers. It's big. Shout out to all the raids that came through. Everyone showing love in the chat. It's been fun. Loved it.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, let's see.
Armored up right in time.
The staggering to throw has been really helpful in his game plan.
Ooh, both of these guys have been throw heavy, but it works.
Oh yeah, look, cut him down for trying to call out a gap
Damn,
again.
bro,
He's ready to
don't
protect
fake
the
it.
striker.
Nice trip guard on the jump in. A little mix, okay. Oh no, no frame coverage to keep you safe, and now you're getting sandwiched.
And it can be all over just as easy as this, ladies and gentlemen.
And to the low, he makes the breaker. Sentinel's still out though.
Oh, and he's still able to get the pickup.
Oh my god, the... Oh! The striker save! Not gonna kill though, he has 1050.
Now the whole thing is, what is the guess for game scenario as soon as they're up? He's kind of advantage Sooneo at this, so he decides to push the pace and switches it up. Notice to how Unjust stood up.
He almost got caught at the wake up backdash. Dude, that mix is deadly. So you keep it safe from striker.
Yeah, and then at that point had Unjust not blocked, not flawless blocked the next sequence. That's pretty much going to be game
Striker couldn't save you from the ice armor.
And went for the general Kenshi string that tends to get under it as well. Almost had it covered in 2 regards. Beautiful success. Stay away from it as long as he can.
Ooh, Sentinel, that was smart.
And this is the big thing too, right? That zoning, we're going to constantly disable Sentinel at the same time.
Yeah, Sooneo is looking like he might take this one.
No opening.
Try to anti-air.
Took the damage he can get. There's no shit. He chanced it.
Oh.
He chanced it raw. What a man. Tiger's coming in with the raid. What's going on, Queen?
Brutality.
Alright. This is what they call down but not out, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't I down 3 him and hit and he still had it? I couldn't tell you. There's too much shit going on.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been seeing a little bug about that. I actually been seeing that bug posted on Twitter like early this morning today. That shit does happen. I've seen people get hit when they have the ice armor and the ice armor's still on.
No, listen, I'm not against the idea.
Kenshi.
I will say, if you guys want to check on it after and you don't have time to research it today, you'll be able to check that VOD later on the YouTube channel at ShiraiRyu TV. And you find that exact timestamp and you let us know what you think.
Banter is even more powerful than you know.
What else can it do, okay?
Round 1. Fight!
Alright, and here we go. Sooneo trying to bring this to game 5 to hopefully reset this bracket. Unjust trying to end it right now. Secure his forfeit.
And it's just, yeah, the way that Sooneo is contesting, it just seems like he never gets access to Sento.
That's big. Throw from the up block. 18% throw.
Nice anti-air. Yeah, Unjust does such a good job of contesting with Sooneo, but the answer for him has never been to take to the air. Every single time he jumps, he gets sniped.
And it, bro, I'm not gonna lie, in this game, it's so satisfying to get an anti-air.
Oh, especially because of how hard it is. By the time you finally get one, I think, and you get so much more for it in this one. It feels like.
Ooh, on the break.
Oh, after all that, isn't that the most exciting part? After all that,
the spin, the fatal, he is now 1 round away from securing the forfeit. All right, striker
nades, yeah,
big combo. He just jumped out of it?
Oh yeah, it seems pretty much like if you're in the air at full screen, it just doesn't touch you. I watched a lot of competitors deal with that in the same way with us and where they would sit full screen and kind of just float so that it wasn't a threat.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be problematic. Yeah, he's gonna create a sandwich again if he can. Nice breaker.
And now we are sandwiched. Not looking too good. Okay, I like that. Vulnerable wake up.
Oh, now he's sitting on fatal blow. Yeah, she's gonna press.
Yeah, I don't know any of those frame battles with those sword strings. I don't even know if that was punishable or not.
It's hard too because he has fatal, so you want to be very careful about your fireball timing here.
Ooh. Life is about even right there.
Oh, catches him again, and he's gonna get the for it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and
history has been made.
Guys.
LOL, this character is right. The streak has been broken. We've got a new champion, world record of consecutive ShiraiRyu Sunday victories. Sorry, ShiraiRyuSunday victories. The Mighty Unjust, the first competitor in the history to take 4 in a row. And now he's just going to go back to watch. He's just going to pay his bill, his subscription bill, with the funds from They have completely fueled not only his ability to watch this show, but whatever food